Mama kwaba eba Owia television so we eye Montie adwumadie ebuzafo momfa nchen kakra se ne ya twentwen so kakra ni nyina eye se be ne ebesomo na yasomo ye nti na ema na ekoba sa so hu openi yesu so a empedifo se obreti be bia wo bia ewie ye mama dwuma ma jesu se adwuma ye anase ayiko yaye so hu pepepe nti be bia wo bia no yamo akwaba aba Owia television so Montie adwumadie so nie enti meka se Montie no wagye so yetie Montie meda se wagye me so ewo honomo enne so eye da foforo a otwedi ampo nyankrompon de adom yen na wabie ye pono ama yen no oguso a epono no wabie a won kantu mu ema yen so hwe omre no a mre no kakra bapa eye no miensa ho yatena se sabre kosi se no nsia bebo a ye be sore ama news team na ba be so baton ni mu e de afri ye so no ye be siga na ho nkonya atena ganya ho ye diga na nkomo na yatoato adwene e de afa gana ho enu wadwuma na wiei me no ye ba be ye se ya manyosam se ye mpotamu nkomo se ye ya mamre ni amane ho nsam babia ye de ho nkomo na nyina ye gana mpuntu gana nkanko gana nchichiriye entia se osese a ye ra ye 70th day emu ewo afimu yenim se otwedi ampo nyankrompo no wode ebekọ na ode akwakotwa mede ade na Yaw Boamah amanfo frɛ me libia boga dwumade me na mede ho achia me Dominic Kwakubuaten na eye producer otechiri kukua akosia somua ya Grace asante ebo Benedict Simon and team ni nyina ebo echidoma wie ma bia wo bia no yetimi aba na yaba besomo ye ka wo se dwumade etwagu Owia television so no esaso etwagu precise 105.9 FM precise 105.9 FM enti utise no wo kumasere ne mpotemu a na bia otekam anase bia o drive bia wo no television eni hono mu a yenyu mu radio bell ye hia and so the better precise 105.9 FM the etwagu Owia television so bia no ne nyina enam precise 105.9 FM so enti what they no so to nchene saso streaming our social media platforms ni nyina so enti so wo Facebook wa hwehwe Owia TV our Facebook say YouTuber hwehwe Owia TV official na Owia TV hwehwe Owia TV official na Owia TV na so wo TikTok so a Owia TV official ye streaming live a obetime de wadwenkyere ene unsusuye ato honomo ye guso a ye di dwumade no ebusafo ye bekenkan ede amamo ewo dwumade so se bia opese o de WhatsApp message and as a text message eba obetime de afa 0243 220044 so ami akenkan de amount 0243 220044 so ami akenkan ede amount ewie me guest a omo eka me ho awie ama ye di dwumade no ebusafo me guest a omo eka me ho awie ama ye di eye dwumade ebusafo enie ora Nana AJ Perez ebusafo NPP communication team a ewo asantemantema say no Nana AJ Perez edimu entintiman sa so na Vincent Asarbedi akon eye government communication team no oka ho or a leading member of NDC ewo asantemantema say NNA or ye deputy Ashanti regional organizer hopeful na just ostre delegates ewo NDC party nim say asantemantema say omonto abama no na ome deputy organizer former NDC ono so ebe join you ofia ha say na Joel Kwabna Bunsu wono so political analyst ono so no eba be kan ho ewofia ha ama ye didwuma nti wei ene mabedwafo a meni omo ebedi dwuma ene awie ewo fidie mu ase quickly yamo bonsam no so pa na fe yentena se na yeni enkomo ene nsam no doso bedidi nkomo na pinu a ya hwese obenya ho ntiase ewo nsam no ho me starting from free parliament for parliament demo kono honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin MP de ma desia ewo futu abato mpese so na enkomo wei wakwa akofa abapen ema edu ba bi kra no nka omo semo no amana privileges committee anim amu akwakọ yi ne ho ano na eja chaw pa baaye otwe ne nsem ne san na mpedimfo ede so ho a abusafo wasako kukuru di ababio o se recruitment na mpedimfo eye ede akọ security agencies no ede ma entwa yi o se omo di bibia e fe ne se AI artificial intelligence na omo ede ye exams say aptitude test na omo bisabisa omo eye de ama omo ma apply no na say omo ma qualify no aptitude test no mo ye no say artificial intelligence me say etimi kobuso bi say basketball court o ne measurement no a say obi a ope police akọ obi a ope prison service mu akọura obi a ope fire service mu akọ o the basketball court ne size dey no akwa kobusa ne sasem no ebusafo yentie owura Alexander Afenyo Markins ne nsemu a wode tuga efa na omo ede exams no.
Mr. Speaker, many of our constituents are having issues with the recruitment. They write aptitude tests, they get locked out, they are spending money. It's unbearable and the pressure is on us. This side of the house, that side of the house, Mr. Speaker, not one, not two, several MPs. Mr. Speaker, leader, talk some for us. Mr. Speaker, I don't know about you. The same thing. But Mr. Speaker, let the record hear you. That you also having the same thing. This is your mouth. They won't know. When Afenyo Markin says it, they say contempt. But I'm speaking the truth. Every burden is on my head. From you people, you are suffering. You get under the system and you are locked out. The question, somebody told me, he was asked a question, what is the size of a basketball court? You want to go to police. Then you are to answer a question. The AI system that has been deployed must be customized and to ask relevant questions. It cannot be generalized. It's AI, so you are asking general questions. Mr. Speaker, the military did something good. They created a system where people entered to write the aptitude test direct. Mr. Speaker, if it is possible, the system should be changed to enable our boys and girls who are even not educated on ICT to write it manually, so that a proper system is put in place which will allow them to go into the AI space. I am for AI. I am for IT. But you cannot suddenly call somebody from Punkugu who doesn't know anything about IT and wants to join the force work, and you are told that go and write aptitude tests via AI, and if you don't have any means, you fail. Mr. Speaker,
Fenyo Markin na yetene kana futumra sebegane nti recruitment na omoye ede area security agencies num police, Ghana Prison Service, Ghana National Fire Service, immigration service num na otrese aptitude test na wo mochro na AI no bi na teso a otimi busa say basketball ne court no size no say obi okodi police de orisade na yede nti no ensemo so ono okay amanfo beka so pekasa bibia na ye de beso afenyo na so speaker oti adwam se okra problem you face bi ezo ntimi nka na ye azemumu a wasi jama nti ofiso MPC ni nyina mfo ma no ntum na akwa so no afenyo ma ken ne pekasa anase ase na no yi na o pekasa pi eno akire Honorable Alexander Afenyo sa so de to aso se on the office se baby ya ba bedro no se Ghana Police Service ene Ghana National Fire Service, Ghana Prison Service, Ghana Immigration Service, no. See, a cabo momo for nipa best 5,000 or say 6,000 or say 7,000. Meanwhile, forms are moton ye, a demand man for no. Ekikako be 200,000, Ekikako be 300,000. Ofi say, obi bia or qualify ye, and I saw top forms be Emma Mujini Sikebi at every stage of a recruitment exercise. No. Se di panoma mfanoa, mo refunding sika. Emfa emano omumu ni bi na wo sa be pa adwuma na o gye ne sempo ne kapre no a eda no ho no Honorable Alexander Afenyo.
Mr. Speaker, many of our constituents are having issues with the recruitment. They write aptitude tests, they get locked out, they are spending money. It's unbearable and the pressure is on us. This side of the house, that side of the house, Mr. Speaker, not one, not two, several MPs. Mr. Speaker, leader, talk stand for us. Mr. Speaker, I don't know about you. The same thing. But Mr. Speaker, let the record hear you. That you also having the same thing. This is your mouth. They won't know. When Afenyo Markin says it, they say contempt. But I'm speaking the truth. Every burden is on my head. From you people, you are suffering. You get under the system and you are locked out. The question, somebody told me, he was asked the question, what is the size of a basketball court? You want to go to police. Then you have to answer. Beyond this, we may have to even look at the number of people who have bought forms and have gone through all this hell, and whether there is a way that if they don't get the opportunity, they get their monies refunded. If they cannot refund, then there must be a system to move them next year. Yes, Mr. Speaker, a system of, because over 250,000 people have bought forms, 90,000 plus going through aptitude tests, and we are being told only 5,000 will be taken. All those revenues, monies, Mr. Speaker, it is us, they come to us. So that is a secondary issue.
Nena yetene nkantini nyina na akwakoye recruitment no na oka ne nsem ye no honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamakpo ono so eye majority chief whip ono so sorry kire se bebi a yaba bedro no ehun behia se afani nyina nkomodidi bekoso no mahwese recruitment exercise we no omoye no emu beda ho no mo a enkofa ha obia ema.
As we sit here, our phones are beaming with messages about disqualification. And so let me assure the House and the entire nation that the minister responsible for the interior, especially in respect of the services that fall under his fall under his supervision, is taking steps to address the issues. So he's slated some time to come meet members of both sides to iron out the matters. And I'm sure that the minority chief whip will be reaching out to the other side regarding a convenient time for the minister to come meet them. The minister is also taking steps to meet this side so that we can engage and find a middle ground regarding the solution. And let the record also reflect that this recruitment is the carryover from last year. It will not be the last. That is why everybody is asking for a more reasonable, forward-looking process, so that going forward, the casualties will not be as many as they are. So we are all looking for a more convenient way of doing it, so that people are not they don't feel that they've been left out unreasonably.
Nelson Dafiamakpo ena yetene nkarintini nyina recruitment exercise ya ekoso ene concerns honorable Alexander Afenyo Kense ko reside ba ye say AI ne test no enhyeda ntoaso mu ena omoso so amanfa wo mu no o say omusika omutu aye at every point and I say at every stage recruitment exercise mu bia no so say mo sade ne sika mano a monsa emfa enkonkoma no na minim say production team ne beboa me a still on recruitment exercise no mate say omo kwa apply ye no yes ya send omo messages bia bo omo phone so and Dominic Kwakubuaten ne ya Grace beboa me a na nke ya to television so na amanfo ehunu ne yi na ye ready ade no de akire omo good enti so you obi a wa apply either Ghana Police Service and I say Ghana Prison Service and I say Abia Ghana National Fire Service and I say Immigration Service aptitude test no results say yes e dey ama wo mo enie enti say bia online application so hu na ya take completed na get say qualified no na ya ba documentation stage 2 no stage 1 no na ye online application no so hu completed na get say take wa qualify no about stage 2 which is documentation documentation a we be submit e de akwakoto ade no so eno so no na che say omo de aba say completed na atiki green so hu qualified stage 2 no now about stage 3 which is body selection ho ne ye kohwe say bia wo kocha mame nka ne sa say bia wo betima say wo kocha bi anase mark bi down ho a eye deep cut bi any ade a abusiafo ye be you afrim wo obi a waye operation surgery wo obi a waye operation surgery no kra ye be hwe ba bi e wo say emwa eno so omu be you afrim ena wo obi a onan na etare form no akamfo frɛ no onan tabro so hu onan tabro onan na etare form no so hu onan na etare form no se emframa emfa unza onan ni so sia na ase gap bi da ni se kakra se emframa emfa sa onan ni ntemu a ebusafo ososo oye disqualified so hu nti yanko the next stage no nti body selection no so no include height so hu height ni ade but a man no so ma memfa we so say ope see e fa wo police mu ope see e fa wo Ghana National Fire Service ope see e fa wo Ghana Prison Service and say bia immigration service a me pa cho so your ba sebi producer onofo do so a mesre wenko eno so etimi disqualify because uniform ye nya onofo de as I say ye nya onofo no e de enti normally agi say bia se e be fa wo kra na say bia wo your ba ya grace bu fere so ye basti ana enye sa na moka no yes wo your ba wo ye bastia say there discrimination wo your ba wo ye bastia ho say ye be fa wa na bia wo special skill bi so wo special skill bi a adwuma ni hia ansa na ya fa ba anye sa omutimi gina sa de no so e di disqualify eno so account yanko the next stage no enti third stage which is body selection no ebusiafo like I said no so no qualified atiki green na aptitude test no nia Greek no stage 4 your friend aptitude test na eno na you say over me ka say 200,000 250,000 omo apply ni nyina but the mehu nyina a chunk of them message omo de ebanie messenger omo ede banie nti so ahwa aptitude test so na waba or say completed no na o status as to say wa qualify and answer unqualified no na aba status disqualified remarks you failed to score the required pass mark better luck next time so nti na amount reason tia ye disqualify almost say remarks no and na extra the krontia you fail you and say you disqualify or say you failed to score the required pass mark better luck next time in terms of this is the messenger yet tetia say the papi no a omo apply no we a messenger ye de ma wo mo injama nipa ne bebre I frustrated omo hu de omo nye bia ne say honorable Alexander Afenyoma Kene ka say me de man kwa nkotwuru bi so hu but honorable Alexander Afenyoma Kene kire say nipa bi o makwa akotwuru bi say yetimi busa no say ayi basketball court basketball mo park no mamenka na sa park no mu gina so ball eto ball ni say no so hu bounce ball ni say ni ade eno yebusa say ne size say obi okodi police okodi fire service ebi a fire service ni kra de ebi obusa na say ye de bi eja beto ho ejo okono agodum na but interesting ehonsem eno no ye nto aso na ye mo bonsem no so mi za bedwafo betrase ama ye di nkomo sisie honorable Felix Kwachi Ofosu abusanfo oral any government appointees be beto dwa so mo wieska omo wia ban asase omo wia ban dan omo wia ban cars ni ade ya chi wo mo ya jeje oral no mbedi dam ani ade no amanfo bebra sugya gu omo so say bebre bedede amu ye why na mache no why kra na mo na court efa oral yi ho ase na da na mo da amanfo na amanfo kra kwa kobusa say even mo NDC for mbeba ban mu kra no na Ghana fo bebre de da oma no say mo ba manchi obi akra no na nye former health minister ona bu kwaku agima menu gos omo fi say emra COVID-19 bae no eyi COVID vaccines bi e kototo ye ne ade edu ba bi abrafo no so mo de acheye wo se da bi ekotu aka afi wi ase na akwa bibibi nti na chesa adeda amanfo bebre no say kwaku agima menu nko ade Montie kura no mo ba obedem mesi ne yente kra se police for afre no na honorable Felix kwachi ofusu eya no say
case involving Kweku Agyeman. I noticed that he's been in the news engaging in bluster and claiming that nobody has touched him. That is not true. He was arrested, he was interrogated, questioned, and cautioned. There are 2 dockets in respect of him: the Sputnik V vaccine case and then the COVID-19 frontier case. So in the next few weeks, the attorney general will be taken to court and he will charge him. He was interrogated, he wrote a caution statement. The docket on him has been built, 2 of them, and then he will be taken to court very soon and charged with offenses relating to Sputnik V and then the COVID frontier, violation of the procurement laws, and several other charges that the attorney general will be filing against him. So it is not true that he has not been touched and he is working a free man. He is by no means a free man. Of course, until he is convicted, his liberty to be granted him. He can go wherever he wants, but he is being dealt with by the appropriate security agencies. So of course, you will be there for some time. Once they are done with you, they will release you. In fact, I mean, it hardly occurs that even people standing trial are kept.
Fosu MP edema this year war abrase bukwaman kese na osaso openi ohwani amansadi nkomoma Ghana by government communication minister eso eno no nti we ncheche mu ode emayen but Kweku Agyeman menu a oka ne ho asem no ono so akasa one ne nkrofo siae doma munim se oye former Doma Central MP esaso ye former health minister mampeni dan Kweku for the peso na wakasa oso no obi eni wono ma aja wode kro no ato no so yemfre ne ba bia wotene ba bi eso amanfo de nam se Kweku Agyeman menu ni jama yesi wo buape yesi wo collapse kra enam sikadie num ne ade oso no tene ba bi oye na dwuma otene do ma aja so okọ na afuo ma wokọ se aja ohwe nanam so a ohwe nanam tinti nsama manfo keka no Kweku Agyeman menu ata yenti no
Sia make a missing phone kitinkiti amaria. And Kebia Kaheso best and the Apocacra. 80 menya mobosa. Min sunye. Binumbe Kafi Ewu. Manager Hayo. Yabakina tum yabayani say a fear trim. Manager Hayo. Na we are say so dinokre. Yenny penny nani benny besonia woye. We are down we any pay obiti binana swamana kase we. But so we no than when you party chow. No tea de chowa. That's right. Biso a baby obeka we no. Want to wasem da. Into baby amount. After do baby experience kakra minya ye young make be a chiro. Best some one was share radio for Monfanko. Say MP no young or no it's not a clear agent to whisker. Oh, Sika said, dear. The mamma my ya ye didn't register my yet to abano. Ye 45,000. Montie ye pa.
Honorable Kweku Agyeman menu former Doma Central MP and former health minister and yetene nkanu nti we mra no ne na this year won impesu aso asia omudidi omho nkomo na obobo sansem we eso for yemfam nko parliament bio na parliament edemo kono yedemo eko deputy finance minister Ra Thomas Ampem Nyako na tenaye na waka mampani na nado dan Kweku for the penso no omo esensan contract bi se omu si 111 hospitals omu si 111 hospitals ewo districts awodo a ewo mayimu a omo any hospitals netimi aboa na mapom de no nsensem atumpone a omo tu din se agenda 1111 na deputy finance minister Ra Thomas Ampem Nyako akomrase be gefiem de akwa say hwe abai no emma contractors be 35 best over $7 million omo de ma omo so omo mfa nkosi agenda 111 ne bi emfa Ghana for contractors no so omo tuye so omo memye so omo ye nsamanfo chese asokra no omo mfa bia nkobo fom mpo ne mpese omo esi hospital na bisinne contractors no omo echini epewu mu Honorable Thomas Ampem Nyako.
Troubling findings of the audit. Out of the 68.7 billion Ghana cedis submitted for audit, a total of 45.4 billion Ghana cedis was deemed to be valid for payment. A total of 8.1 billion Ghana cedis was rejected for various reasons, including unsupported documentation, duplication, overstatement, already paid items, falsified stores receipt advice, and no work done. About 1 billion Ghana cedis of the outstanding BTAs, which refers to invoices and IPCs processed by MDAs in 2024, approved by Ministry of Finance, submitted to Controller and Accountant General's Department, and pending payment were rejected. Mr. Speaker, this 1 billion Ghana cedis that was rejected by the audit would have been paid if the Ministry of Finance had not made a bold decision to stop payment in January 2025. About 7.1 billion Ghana cedis of the outstanding IPCs and invoices, which refers to requests by MDAs for payments to suppliers and contractors, and certified for payment by various public officers across the approval hierarchies, have also been rejected. They were rejected for various reasons, including absence of supporting documents, duplications, recycled invoices and IPCs, overstatements, and no work done. Again, an amount of 13.3 billion Ghana cedis is yet to be validated for various reasons, including lack of third-party confirmation, inadequate documentation, and no supporting contracts. Mr. Speaker, fictitious debt of 89.4 million Ghana cedis. The then Ministry of Trade and
Honorable Thomas Ampemnyako, or Deputy Finance Minister, and yetene kan we mra na je say Auditor General's report omo edi hon command na ochechinsem na okan we wie no Menchia South MP lawyer na J Bafo Owia esoso esore e challenge ensem a eye Honorable Thomas Ampemnyako ekekan no se nukre bia nim ase pa no abribia no omo pese omo guma mpani na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene ne ministers enimu ase besinne se bibisa akoso afene fanie na NDC ababemu adan na sa nipa no a wono eyeye sa na ema wei emra ene omuniye mode omu enkogina court ma emra asotwe bi esefata bia no yemfa ma wonum lawyer na J Bafo Owia Menchia South member of parliament ono so ne nsemo a ode tudwa efa auditor ne ehon report on sensem no intino.
Very respectfully, the audit report will contain, Mr. Speaker, the management responses. The audit report, Mr. Speaker, will contain responses by persons who were the subject of this audit. Mr. Speaker, the statement does not. And so what we have, Mr. Speaker, we don't even know whether it is coming from the report. Mr. Speaker, there are no references as to which page of the report it is referring to. Mr. Speaker, it does not contain responses by the persons under reference or the institutions that are subject of this audit. Yet, Mr. Speaker, it is being debated as though it is the report itself. Mr. Speaker, it is being debated as though it is the gospel. But, Mr. Speaker, it is not. This is the reason why Ghanaians will sit out of this parliament and think that, Mr. Speaker, we cannot be trusted. Mr. Speaker, because this is a propaganda piece. It is nothing but propaganda. Mr. Speaker, for instance, the Ministry of Trade, Mr. Speaker, it is a matter of record that no payment was made because no disbursement was made by the bank. Mr. Speaker, there will be no disbursement by the ministry because, Mr. Speaker, until payment is made, interest payment is not required. Mr. Speaker, but because of propaganda value, this is being presented to the House as though something has happened. Mr. Speaker, the essence of Article 187 of the Constitution should not be lost on us. Mr. Speaker, because of
South, Mrasebe Jenny, a lawyer na J Bafo Owia, and I was for yetene kanunti audit report no a Deputy Finance Minister na okasa de fa ho a edu baby no wo kire se MPP aban e over $7 million e ma contractors se omomfa enkosi agenda 111 hospital asokro man fa bi amofom blog ba kokra no wono ma anto sa contractors no wono ma e wo he na honorable na J Bafo Owia e challenge se sa na ti a mo ba bem ndc ba bem afene fanie ede na maye ede afa ho a moja na trasa nti we eyo no soso ne nsemo de tu dwabusanfo me guest mama nsensi su bio Nana AJ Perez eka NPP communication team dwabusanfo awie me ne no etnase Vincent Asaribedi akon soso eka NDC communication team ho ewa asantema say osre delegates a ewo NDC party nim se eniema etutomu a dwabusanfo wo mo emfa eyetumi emano na onko ye deputy regional organizer emfa emma NDC ono so kame ho awie na ora Joel Kwabna Bunsu so political analyst ono so kame ho awie na ye didwuma ewo efia ha sei nti we nom ne ewura no a meni omo ebedi dwuma ene awie ewo efia ha ewo Montie dwumadie so ye ka mo se ye live ewo Owia television so sa so ene ye sa so ye live ewo precise 105.9 FM ye live ewo precise 105.9 FM ewo Kumase and ye streaming live so ewo ye social media platforms ni nyina so ye streaming live ewo ye social media platforms ni nyina so for oko Facebook wa ya hwehwe Owia TV oko Facebook wa hwehwe Owia TV and oko YouTube so a Owia TV official and Owia TV official and Owia TV and afi oko TikTok so a Owia TV official ye streaming live o honum memrantie no atenase ene awie yeni enkomo kakra ewo dwumadie yi so medical catcher say text message no WhatsApp message between the afa 0243220044 so am ya kenkai the amount 0243220044 so text message and WhatsApp message so the ba ya kenkai the amount ene awie Dominic Kubuating Akosia Somua Kukua ya Grace Simon and Naya Wasanti Eboa no team ningina etamechi ewie ya ebisafo yeba na yaba bedi enkomo na mamema bigafo akwaba mama nhyase emfemfri Vincent akwaba na ho ye de radiase ene wo ha no de mama ni age eye se yebedi nkomo afa national health insurance me kai se na no amene wusi aye no ye di hu nkomo na wo na wutia me na so se ne obi se oye service provider na ose aban de ne car na ye onunu mom na mfa ne claims emaye eka bia ni akire but then people for raise concerns se ne mutimi tua ka health insurance for car mo meda wo mase Vincent ebedi hu nkomo oh serious problem ni ejire hu
there for more than 60 years.
National Health Insurance.
We qualify from. And the Koya Juma or UNDP project. The health insurance na year Juma. Poverty reduction program. If you want to Koya claims officer, or one hospital, or commander.
Okay.
If you want to be a director of finance, and if you must have a health insurance manager, you know say. From the genesis of health insurance, I know.
There's a health insurance the UV.
What I say.
Okay.
And I think where due supposed to be, I will give it to.
Matthias.
You know me.
Matthias, oh yes.
Also kind of
yes.
Because of mine say
yeah.
I know say.
Mate.
Maybe I call youth. And yeah power until we can speak to certain things and we in your power now. It will come back to hurt you.
Oh yeah.
Take no cre.
Sure.
Na say na yesi empa wasema. Ochina.
No cre.
Eti ye de beba betu bia bia o se ye de to.
Mate. They did the Vincent Asaribedi akon oye. Okay, NDC communication team or government communication or ka ho. And then they osre delegates e wo NDC mu samon for to me man na asantema ntema
so me so no wife na naje me buy it me say
na ma me man na naje akwa abasa na
but he's my brother it ya better hide there I mean ni share ya che no this la fridia na say ahun fa dwalu say na
we e jam seria na say
bi na wa hwe na wa say ye nyina adwuma yi
oh na naje oh this year yes ya yes
kakra bibi ahye oh wahye o
sao
na ahye kama
abampanti
oh media me mfa o this one no am
oh me producer so kan ya no de aba beto no so sama for it
do ma me ntiremu na me hu ba bi free ba
okay edi nana mama ma so akwa abai ene se ne mosi atena no mani age ho pa ena je se the ono no ye neutral ne se mu mfimfin just that it
na kra de se me nua no kakra no ye ya no anse matwema konya na mkom fie so we me nua ntimi ne nya
if you come
what you say
Matiase
we me nua preko
nana fisi apa
fem komete senior
ne fie boko
adom ahweye
MPP mu boko
MPP aya kono
na
anya asem keto
na yi MPP aya kono edi keka mo tro ne yese mo de pepe ya hye fie a yese mo de mama busuafo edi yese bi de mo guess ebi so de mo ma ene o mo yire no edi keke
we kra de men worry
za mami sure ti
na nko kra na eba beda internet neso
obi a o paper ni bia o nya bie no
na koya eba beda internet neso to wait me akoya o say ye wo digital flag bearer and I think you some what digital general secretary lawyer Justin Kodia from
yes
nti me no ka say nyame ya do mechina ene na de chi ya e de na eto ye internet video no so
okay
nti wo de ko show fie no e be ka ofie ho nti oni akono po back of be ko internet e ne so no akobo bon particular session no or register be MPP ni so ti ase nti ene me no ka say aya akono amache say ofo pemri e tumri ka be pe because me be kura no me area meti ofo ka say o na da be na enkuture na se montwen police station chairman ne
na be mic na kakra ma me good
electoral area ho no omo beba no ma be chirichiri mu na akwan be fa so a mo be chiro mu din no but me nim say at least I was a meeting na yekobu bodi na odi ni ma say akame ne enchiro din ka mo so ta say na o ku so say yeku asade ti na wo chia party dues sha say free 2 cedis so ta say na wo chia na me ba me hu na edwiri me kakra say what breaking news na ba na
ade
yes sa ankrofo yi omo preach kire Ghana for NDC for ka kire Ghana for so MPP for atonton aban sa se de ama omo ti omo ba omo puti a suspension on ene me no kase aban ye John Mahama aban se da bi ya lifted the ban disease say omo betumi afom aban sa se no
da be na sa breaking news
ene ya ene kura mi GH1 na publish government lift ban on suspension of sale of public lands with immediate effect sisi ya ejuma
Nebi ebedi hunkomo mate mame Emma Joe so akwaba Joe akwabna bonsu ye political analyst ono so aka ho wie Joe
nana
afisi apa
fenko to asum bi
afi yenchi ayo ho
sa pepepe
ne fie boko
nyame adum ahode ho me ho ode so bof Michael na me gidie se sa na so mpom no
o Awurade adum
yes kama
Awurade adum
that's nice
Awurade adum
nana woni nana je din komo bi me pese me de ma no tum kakra na afutu on se party die mistakes are better when no position I went to me and correct some mistakes now. And as a political party yourself forget to say obey me reclaim power. Coincidentally, me and few this me one political parties and democratic consolidation Ghana for Republic. And you see these two dominant parties, MPP and NDC, also me key drivers of our democracy. But within them, no, or one kasa kept mommy kept one seven in shame crying. It is ufri abema kwatene fee. Na oye reorganization say ebia the next 4 years the Ghana Foot will be to about Bemo. Now as part of the reorganization effort common register will be will feel say or dog party the work through the dinner say through some more 12 reformer or to me jina a previa na to me to be a mubi a wagina bino senkrofo hijacking in anticipation say the pan betroni din obi oba betune dia highly problematic eti menage say work say or more air try say create a digital option
platform.
So the be our police station chairman before us was say register be any no no more. Obetumi subscribe to the online platform
because in opposition no man getting we was not there mafia there and now your chances of reclaiming power a bad thing so I don't person many there I think say a step in the right direction we near a bit me about
mate ma yense yen common ase ma yense yen common ase but come pese ye ka san komo wi efri hono mansa the finance minister said omo a clear 45.4 billion contractor claims and Oma rejected about 8.1 billion. Na emu hono na omo ma ye hunu se NPP aban ya osore na anu ya na nado dan kwakufu ado aban no. It about over $7 million. And the ma contractors say omunkosi agenda 111 hospitals. Na yase blog ukra no contractors ni bi wono ma oman to be. Foundation kra no wanko to be. Obu okra na all mobilize it to site no. Kra wanko.
Okay.
And these contractors omo ennanam ho. Say the likes of lawyer na AJ Bafo Menchia South MP, any other MPP MPs, challenge claims na finance minister no body. But if say sane course wa ade na omhwe. Ma menchia se mfemfri na AJ ho because omni free abemu na anu ya na yenchia se mfemfri ono. Nana ade na mo yesa. Say sane tia.
Menu when you report ni bi akenkan.
Auditor General's report no menye bi enkenkan but ni pieces kakra menya full no but pieces kakra meni ahyehye so de
timpenifo se yehunu ani ka ho asem yesi emfanka asem so ta say inti NDC for no omo minister na ogini hudia ofa report ni betuja eno ne ye kan
okay
dan se obetina ho ababe yedede ukrum ase enkrofo bi tuesi kama enkrofo bi omantumi anko site for report ne beto ho so that the Ghanaian people no be who say we ne wom say ya ye kan source be na woka o se finance minister neka aso ye ti krum hey even omumpom ye parliamentarians omunsanka report ne bi atretro nyoma bi egu paper so ene ye de ababe kire wo mu
okay
and you see
okay
mon kase agenda 111 ye ntoaso eno na mon kan kire ye agenda 111 mon kase asam ne kire ye keke say ye ntoaso dan say mo ba be yes adede we okrom
okay nanaje me ba ma men kwa ma no so sisia na me ne honorable Akwesi Kwadu eni enkomo honorable Akwesi Kwadu MP edema adehia wo menhia north abato empesua so also a member of the Public Accounts Committee, say if I'm right. Honorable Mahai.
Mini amejo so.
Na honorable Pacho who ye there?
Radiado me who ye now sir.
Radiado me ka say who ye member of the Public Accounts Committee says
yes, me a member of the Public Accounts Committee.
Mo. And me jime di say Auditor General's report here about Montie enra mudi hun komo kakra or parliamenta e copy say MPP abanya na wo ka ho a mo sorry na no yi mo ma contractors over $7 million say omonfa mobilize NC agenda 111 hospitals ne bi you say blog kro man kwankwankoto ona bo adentia na abamonim ama mo di hu nkoma na
edika amena sina mena etiefo nyina so ase na menche obibia the edika ne say menim say wo Auditor General's report bia e kasa simu ya pato wo bibisa
we according to the Deputy Finance Minister Honorable Thomas Ampemnyako.
Oh, the problem we have how kakra me susi say ye wo ebinie we a deputy minister and no raising concerns money and there and you see okay Auditor General's reporter okay article 187 you know and Auditor General's report out of Parliament cannot work on the basis of allegations that have been raised say deputy minister aba omekasa and how about almost yes Auditor General's report a special audit ebetimi awo obi ani achinje wo but report a medru Parliament deputy minister na abegina na all two allegations no emane and the speaker otina dwomu enra ekase or refer the idea is it the document the speech and an money bibi am fan say wo ho bone say ya special audit wo ho ampa. The special audit no indicate. But the woman I've been on the public accounts for a very long time. And the BIA Auditor General's reports behind there are infractions. The kind of infractions and yema anko ya Auditor General no eka wansem e che. Obaka kwatena so abehwemu no so wotie de Deputy Minister ne beka any year or CBA unsupported payment, unsupported store receipt, it be a duplicate receipt, it be no supporting documents money adie. Me jam me obi a akontabuo se e de o man japade ahye onsa e de o man sika ahye onsa da bibia ofan no ho bia no a wo ye adwuma mo man ni bi o man ni sika ho hwe so de e ho hia me yie pa basabi Ghana mra kunni so article 11 so 19 emi ehunu se e wo se ma obi biara akwanya emodi ne ho ano se ye de asem anase ye ka bibi fa no ho se wa ye bibia. Currently, as I say, there is no Auditor General's report in front of me. There is no Auditor General's report that have been referred to your committee. It was a referral on the basis of a statement made by the Deputy Minister. We cannot work according to that. But Auditor General no report every single person that have been mentioned in it. Obi biara na ya boni di oyeti asifo biara no, that person will be called to the committee to answer. Say ni panu wa ban mu no, so okra position no, so we jẹ ni position mato, you afra ban mu, oni aban mu bi mu. Every single person will be made to account for the stewardship under the report that has been made. That assurance I can give to everybody at OTN. We will not shield anybody. And you see, I will say, and I've continuously said, Auditor General's report ba omo aya na form titre paano minia titre paano yetimi ya na afo no oya nyo fa ho die kwa no mo de akọ ebe ne den. All of these actions bebrebe ni nyina no were either taken by public or civil servants who have been in the job for a very long time. Most of it could be a chief director, director of finance, head of procurement, head of stores, money and there. But the name say I am manufacturer. Now, my year counts as a special audit report 2024 in T. Was an amman for your region. Maybe a could defend the baby womb. Yet, British, Obin defend the Obi MPY. We will let everybody be accountable for a sebaya one who said, there, and my Jumanu Asha once civil servant, public servant, money and they would not have the opportunity. Onya Aquanyano. Now, on see ewa manyosem for inkita hundia ye bedie dia sensa ye ho echi etimi ye no kre mate. We have heard me am a Auditor General's report website. I don't even find that report on their website. They know kase o public on the website akọ. If there is a copy of this supposed special you or which I can match. But so ye no the badia, he will bring a copy of it to Parliament under Article 187. Then Enubedua would interrogate that under Article 187, Article 187, when the referral is made to us, and make anybody who has been made or named in it, come respond to those allegations. And when the will go to the next stage of our parliamentary powers, and money and then make that person accountable to it.
Mate, honorable, but you say, honorable Abna or say Asaria. Or ye chairperson of the committee, Oberi Qs, Emra, Moody Sound come away. It say, report on say, Moon Bia, a report on the Ahin as a Moody Hunkoma, Abno say Asari Berry Qs, because not or a deputy finance minister at that time.
Okay. Maybe question I say my okay. A Yanuni Muaya, Medema questioner, Ubusafo ni Busami Amope. Ubusami say, and near my year Kenya SC Ewa Yaya Penso 2024.
Yes.
Nasa Breno, na honorable Abna or say Asari, a deputy minister.
Yes.
And I'm a catcher and say, and young being na maker. A Yamra, dear Juma woman, Munia dear Juma parliament, and the air card the American war. Say, aban bi a wa ban mu na ye NDC aban na wa ban mu no ye majority no. Public accounts is chaired by the minority. Sebe accountability betimi akoso. Na emom entienei no honorable Abnasare na ye chairman. Na emom se ye kwakasa afa report ana document a esi ewo aban na oni aban mu minority no epen so a the minority no will not share. Oberi Qs no one the majority no, because at that time no they were in the minority who were supposed to chair and make the government accountable and as a people in government accountable. If this document ayebeka once me deba may related to 2024 Honorable Abnasare would recuse herself. And go back last year afie twa mu no na year 2024 Auditor General's report. Yenya starting yabo say Honorable Abnasare our chairman of the committee no waka. These reports we are going to consider are reports emanating from last year when I was in government, and I'm using her words when I was in government. So I hand over the chairmanship of this committee for this hearing and examination of this report to my ranking member, Honorable Samuel Atamils, who was in the minority then, to chair this report hearing. Then she recuses herself.
Okay.
So it is no different matter than me communicating. I'm only communicating the position of the law and our standing orders. Okay. Then I told the person I will be asking a question. I said, what does anybody have to hide? Even if Sakoba said she has to be called as an attendee to the committee for us to be able to have proper insight and perspective in examining the reporter. I know Honorable Abnasare, she would gladly do that. Because when Obianwa or Meimuno, and especially when you are even entrusted with greater responsibility, said the demand and there was a crime when you crab munua. Yetimu poye bakope. Yetimu pone se, or mine sikasem na japadia or wonu. Wa so ni biara no wobehwe ni ye wo kwan paso na etimi aboa ama pepepe ye eni sikasem entene no ayede akoyie yempe kuntuna se ehye bia yempe ebroni beka sketa asehye biara ba ba bia ntiase ni no o se nya ye ba ne betena se ne ye bobo hu afobod bia ne de aba. So when the person asks that question enema me gina ye standing orders so education says san standing orders ne ka kire ye na afie twa mu no ye citizens nko an so okeka si ani a ye brobe entrase be adionunum be 25 citizens, all of it, none of it did she chair, all of it she recused herself as the chairman because the report emanated from 2024 and 2023. So if this report is 2024, definitely, by the practice and convention and by the law, she will definitely do that. Okay. And I'm the cancer because I in Chemua, I had the Shani Nayisha, and Jose, Mrano Eden, in Chemuni Bay.
Matias Honorable, Meda Sepa, na, where the Mijawa Moakono, or national organizer, Henry Nanabuache, over the weekend, and I say a few days ago, also about constituency. About registration exercise kosono na ose nani anye ho menim se watia na wate so a watu anamon bi ewo ho ana NPP mo registration exercise ya kosono
mamini kan me hu ba bia national organizer bitimi akugina akokase nani anye registration bi ho mention of
onte
menya sure a national organizer net be yin se aduasa de akase nani anye registration ho mention no
o say oba areas bi ti say bo chrome na ohunsa amanfo complain say omo performs ni bi but omo enya
edi kan forms be na party ni bi aba
mo registration ya
Edika partner for forms via my partner the register aba.
Yes.
That is the first one. Secondly, Oba me hu baby or baby be apart from the polling station I Prince Gardens or Coachoni day. As someone or true when they write up when they say Wabetron di woman Shiano of constituency Prince Gardens. The process was smooth. Now when you akwenya so etieti baby the party has taken notice of complaints. So because the party has taken notice of complaints, which means I said baby or buy no betray anything. We said I don't want to say baby in Kofo Kasa.
Yes.
It on me nyasho so betray in the sea biasa e dia kasa asem say oba no benya complaints on mention of constituency.
Matiase.
Kamedi ne ho ya pa.
Matiase.
Because o tro wie no betray ni di no frame me went me amos amane we. Eto so mienu. The complaints na eba no are not complaints. And until me feel so be so there any knee-jerk reaction there because see 30 days at the Biasani dear see was say yemfa metro 18 anameboa party na kan che say yemma nipa nkotina polling station anopa no nso enkodura no menu num da biara da
okay
eti ebia na obi epeso okotro ni di wukuada ewia no miensa now I'm so okoni police station no obedu na obi ntewa don't let us go and say me cry no na obi anyone me dey kwa kotro me di because the party says say over the weekends no every polling station there should try in the course of the week select one day our debate meeting na that day no omo person mu tro mu di e di aba meeting ni bi
okay
me talk about jata polling station jata so be meeting no Sunday area no donko ekosi no miensa it is so ye meeting area donko kosi no miensa no no wie na me ko enumre no onum abakọ kotu obi oto a ochocho di me na abakọ kotu obi a ochocho di
no cre asem na woka
it one kotu obi a ho no a won troji a eno must that be a complaint say bibi koso ne nko so yie jata ye polling station meeting kwasi ada makọ ho ya wada say me kotu me de me call obi ani ho eno tin that should be a complaint say bibi koso enko so yie ana
no cre
let us segregate enema aye ka no enye sa ye di brim ye ebe hwia de na ye na se. Let me tell you, electoral commission quite Ghana money sika so nya registration no. E da bia na no omo obi polling station registration.
There be
no omo nya cluster registration.
Yes.
E do time common kasi en fan kofo mu kem nya for mo district offices enquire registration.
Aye no cre.
E do time ya no omo nya rotational registration. And number ya 3 polling stations so you we call electoral area we.
No cre.
Why are we making it sound as if say I said, meanwhile, the party itself, and then the guidelines by any can say, you choose one day in the week. Name meeting, then in Yambia Musa. O program crowd, we say, a bread so.
Oh, no, Craig, we bread so. Yes, I see no
so, and we are programming at the Apana Judo Nondi.
Yes, started a real normie and Sunday, sorry, 6 o'clock.
It's meeting obey the police station. What's my meeting from an upon 7 o'clock to 5 o'clock? Say yeah, meeting the whole day.
Debbie.
So we should be careful how we handle some of these things.
Sure.
So I would want to see or hear. So national organizer Kasamu Mudia Kabemwa, but the write-up that I saw that he even sent me a copy of what he wrote. He never says about mention of constituency baby.
Yeah.
Who said baby Koso.
Not yes.
These are some of the complaints. I get phone calls and text messages. People asking me, say, honorable, if I need to Dino, maybe say, oh, about what he, or say, about Anglican polling station F line. Then I would ask the coordinator of Brokomest to say, Anglican from the Ben or Moyo meeting. No, I catch him, honorable, on Ben Kosia da Memenda. Time Ben, no, I catch him. Then I communicate back to that person. If you don't go within the meeting period, how then do you go back and be complaining? Say, hey, you go at your convenience.
And now say over time.
8 o'clock, because me go Chrome. But I say me phone am coach me. Obedu 8 o'clock Tuesday and opano. No be any ho. There no afa phone. And I'm crying no be anto trade. Me anom mo me nya brand nya daje.
That's yes.
Then your man be ba. Send your partner communicating the rules any regulations no yen kan mu ye nti obi the complaint eba no what me akyere ni mu ye the party said say or the 30 days na si wo agaduasa no na what should be a polling station no enyi da kunsi wo no on shebro de be meeting wo apeso ocho di ko sa meeting ni bi sa abre ni mu ne ko chodi if you don't go for those meetings at those specific times no now complaining na ka se bibim ko so ye now before say also ne party no any munipa e de adba na show mo nsa no also no omu ni mu ni
no correct mate honorable ma ye na wase awie ni ncheche ma wanya de ama but ma menyina we so ho na me mo aba so recently ma monitor kakra your activities our constituency one more and manage say one who send your constituency ni sitie na eduru ba bia wo tisi abonten na wo nante omo stores omo kiosks mo omo containers mo o engage omo ni omo din komo na uhu de wo se wo so ye to help them I mean nyina eno so na me mo abaso why ade pa and na nonsense so mete say scholarship bia o ye edema some of the students omo ewo area honomo ma ye mo abaso na me enka ho na omo ahode na epem ko wani why yo eti ada obeba eja constituency bia so ne atena se edi nkomo nyame nhyira o observe ni dey e dey honorable akwasi kwadu na ye ne di nkomo ni nyina eye auditor general's report ho nkomo and afi ye dey ebewura NPP registration ye kosi mame samra na eje ho no mo na me ne no edi nkomo nana enti dey ya ba bedro ni
enti o say
eti adiama ni mu ada ho kakra
honorable akla ni nyina you see agenda 111 ye sha se okrum ha nkofo ka ho sem bebreo enti se no maba ban mu no mo toto sa yampia wefa eye project no ho a unu se to ano mo mpese ombeto aso because na ye den na wo minister obet na ha kika sanse mu ikire emra wo fa bibia nkoda in parliament eye se mo pese mo diversing eye attention okrum ha because na me no ka sei koko akuafo so and now manu dem okwa adwira kra dia emmobo na okwa adwira emmobo ufi adwira kwan ne so ba wo se nkrofo de ebura besisi kwan ho a ye nya atofo mpo and the beans okwa adwira emmobo enti nkrofo ne hu se da bi Ghana fo atwe oma no asi wo mu so iti ene ye ndaibechi eye Ghana fo attention ni enka se MPP fo omakoche sike bia for agenda 111 ho agrofo no ntumi anko site and besides we say governance no obefa asset and liability sanambwa iti ene de mu ede ne de wafa eye hu dede de anwono no de ene MPP fo mebwa de anwono no de MPP fo oba ya agenda 111 bepem de libya onim se agrofo yo mu fa one blog crank agenda 111 no and no matter all these hospitals egun rem and a Ghana for ebre okuma and Manante region yimu e Ashanti region na bebre amakwa agenda 111 no Libya and them no kase ebi di mu ebi di bi aye fitemu ebi di agenda 111 bi aye car park
site na isi agenda 111 ewo ho no uko certain districts or what they the car park e dey
trailer car park ebi cross and dey fitem go to Asokoremampo and go and check and area ya me makoho
and area ya Asokoremampo municipal
me say uko Asokoremampo asanwase wona o ma agenda 111 no o me dey car trailer park o ma stand dey fitem dey na Ghana for dey ayemo even cry a big cramp so o ma stand dey mpai bobia o mo bompai wo
edu bompai okay anajo omo nanti park so bompai
a hospital is yama Ghana a Ghana for sika because MPP buy no COVID is here na grofo we okroma and you see hospital bebre COVID buy na expose yen say hospitals no ukọ district be 111 na ini hospitals wo and MPP fato no so say owo nkwankwa ye be see hospitals na eden ama Ghana ye call abato fofi anto ata na MPP kotena chire na se mabane ese governor say continuous aden na wo samoye e wo samu pesika na mo de eden mo de toaso
ene ye ntimo ntima nwie ba akokora agenda 111 no
ye commission bi okroma and no buy because of politics and no moboa and no man commission trader and a friend saying
is it
politics and the agenda 111 year. Yeah, the Ghana for or more health ato a yes I am. The hospitals and the menu ekasa yes you know and no me jani nyina can rem. And the bill hokra dia okokra enko. Go to Achumamponi and go and check. Go to Achumamponi and check. Yes. A whole foot is a quiet. A whole foot is a quiet. Iti anu na mo be hwe no ma pesika no ma ye ama Ghana for no. Enne wa be gina ho e be divert Ghana for attention because of say mo de how ni abene e na beto Ghana for so. Because of no mo who say Ghana for so ro kroma say enne ye electricity bill ne bo denchen yen rent. Tieni en divert attention no. Infa esubo bi nkobo MPP. But Ghana for say ya pasa eye nioma na mo ye no. Munye nioma esefata. It is also MPP before this. Oba ye 1 year new. O kacha ye say ora be ye magic. E okrum ha. Ana meboa.
Yeah.
Ora e be ye magic. Ye benya a year saying $21 billion. Me no ka say. Single one Ghana city krom to menye ma Ghana. Ana mu ko tina parliament. Ese go ditro. Say ye 600 million bi president mama ne kan ana meboa. Minia eye kwesibotwe. Etro eye oyusu this RTI. Etro koma eyoko ne nkrofo say
lawyer kwesi botwe
yeah say omo fan chirechire mu ma bepem ne unim say omo respond to no
oh say ewo a period of days bia edi now they are responding to
bibi eni ho say bibi wo ho akoma be ka ho asem deda but no no mo de be bom all because of say yen divert Ghana for attention it is the omo ye ni nyina no I say ye divert attention no but the Ghanaian people no feel the heat. Ene uto ayen kania. Uto 100 Ghana to say by this time. Ending in the next 3-4 hours. One house and back to fro.
Eh.
O my etimu no. It is anyama way koso. Ye koka aban say hey and the mama divert attention. And then Ghana buy you my for obia ukọ ho no omu nyina obia tefie. Close up for mu nyina obia tefie. Nti aban ne pepe kwan bi akọ divert attention. But obwa Ghana for say how amudi abetum. Ukoka almost $1. Ukoka almost $1. Because I know say dollar about from friends say inflation about from inflation ye be di and maybe inflation ye be. Because the inflation about from say I say light bill so about from anameboa. And there's $1 about from I was saying light bill ye den about from adentina yes anyoma we nyina about from na enyo friends say nyoma bo any light bill no egusu koso. It's about time the finance minister and any economic one for no betray mu because much yen say ye beto ayen kania bomu a ejina inflation ne friends and dollars so anameboa and nesa anyoma ni nyina ba from adentina and nesa anyoma ni nyina
ka factors no ho
janetina ekosro because na me no ka say unim say Ghana for bobusia and e di tua water bill edema Yaw Boamah Ghana for bobusia
Ghana for ye dey
bobusia ba yedima for bobusia and who de tua water bill de Yaw Boamah because 1st January 2026 Yaw Boamah to nkania boom almost 9.8%, almost 10%. And no two mo and aban yedima for oto market 9%. 9% too and Yaw Boamah sam to nsuo boom 15 point something percent, almost 16%. Nti na je so no ko bobusia o baby no de abetua water bill Yaw Boamah nsuo no so kra wo pa wo nye bi. So no so crowd power nyebi. It's your maya say ye de ye wom no. It is ye koka. O say auditor general report to be fa report no be kire. Fa report no be kire because who the report ne ba na Ghana for be hunu. And Ghana for say ye ma wo kwan ma wo divert attention okroma. Ye ma wo kwan. Because o how amudi ayaba betum no. Ye benya NDC communicators any of nkrofo abetina radio so abeka kire yen say 2,500 Ghana cedis. Asu chen 3,600. Ayo kokonsem. Home yebenya send this for no. No ma betina radio so ni TV so akasa asem na kire. Iti finance minister na kire ne so.
Mate.
On kan kire say so so opese Ghana for gini dia. On fa sa report no ye de. Enkoda in parliament ni do.
Ne dende Nana AJ Perez NPP communication team. Observe oka ho ewo eye omayimo ene yete ne kanamra Vincent onomo. Vincent na obi beka say ye sanity a say MPP abanya mampani na nado dan kwaku faro no die ni mu na no ye omokoye no se omotua over $7 million ele ma contractor se omomfa nkosi agenda 111 hospital and a blog back okroman to a obi say ade na monche wo mo
me ni ameda wase
because 1 year afini fani almost ade na monche wo mo
me ni ameda wase
me je so
ma fa wa fidie so achia me regional chairman ne me regional organizer na my passionate appeal to your minister sir and they omo handle a security issue say issues na that at hand na ye can ho asem sisi no
issue be
with regards to recruitment no ya kamia ye say
ye beba so
ye friend say ye de ye redie akoje aba ama ene adehye te friends adehye namfom ama enkoa emom na edi ade
mentiase
which I'm telling you say ene party members
ade mun crofo na mudo omokoye no ya nye omo
I tell you obi wo
NDC members amudo omokoye say inform police
timi ka kira wo say utie timi ka kira wo say obi sim egire da mu ntie ntimi mfa no minim say ye ko tutu afa ni simo si ye ko ye dey o I don't know
Vincent
no asam na
yes Matthias but we see ya disqualify obi all because
ne say egire dem
na say Vincent no so yetimi disqualify body selection na ka ho
body selection
o se
Amini police ni nyina
it's true o se ntokoni da bebra
minia
kaka kwachi o edo ko president de kaka
asem na ye ka no wa hwe a onti bebia me free ba
Matthias
se me ne wote bro no so na obi nko class 1 da na ban bia ba yetimi afa na dwuma na ye de ye nkrofo SS a ye kan nyina o makobi eno o mako nyina o documents nyina ye o mu a o ni certificate ni anase o mu ni ayi present ba kokora with recruitment process I also yam faso nyina ya faso na uko gina se obi simu grenti why omunya hwe yi ye de kakra ye betu omufo no se omunya careful with the security
but this recruitment exercise is also na man for bomuntaka and the interior ministry and the defense ministry na baso
obiti ayi ha ya mosinzongo 40 something years ye de na kwa aba
obiti Mosi Zongo
masa ya wa evidence something years MPP time ya de na kwa aba dia so yankrofo no omukobi anya ana ya besere se power no ya mu bi wo ahwe na me ntwa ntro me na me su car 2 me to me car ba ko to me asase ena ma ye party no ebi ye de eba power ena ye ntimi nkofom ko ba bi enko kan kire ensama ye ka kire o mu enti se nyame ya adom no the to me na by na se ye re ya afi ho de a we will sit on this radio
mudi ya wo ho microphone di ya wo ho
you see it seems say abana ye na adwene se so obeya nkrumo so obeye de yo he's only thinking about the country without the people and if you are a leader me I have been a leader before
but say almost so the people almost me Ghana for
mama nchiro who benya position me de bia de me hwe human resource because when you look at the human resource well you get the productivity I'm telling you you get the productivity so obetia na wo ya adwuma na se wo de amemfi na ya resource a wo pe won sanka
it's true
and as a party the air pen say you be ruling for 12 good years or 20 something years
hey
I'm telling you
20 something
oh minia eno na ya hwehwe eno nti wo dia granted say 12 good years ya nyuma pa na de be maye eti ba bia wasa ase a wo de kɔ no mo de ye be kɔ akoto aminam na e ba sa so a e de ohaw e be bre ye wo akire no ye youth mi nya bi kura na na se ma nya bia mi okay in life but emo ya
Vincent o de nipa say na akɔ na ya reject o ma o complain isa
minia any constituency bia 222
o offense south
yeah constituency bia nipa 222
eji wo de
22 ni nyina
nipa 2 na do mo ko ya
that is qualify and you know enya certificate enya structure enya hwe ne simugre nso timi disqualify obi minia
etimi o Vincent
enti asem na ekọ no ye besere ye leaders no say so mu rafi o mu na anu ya ye kai o mu ene na na je eti hai bibia ni wa NDC ye even fie kra ye bubusi no monoman kra you will not vote for NDC and in election I'm telling you both political party have 40% Uchumuta, why West Grow Benyan 40%.
Both MPP.
NDC, why West Grow Benyan 40%. The 10 left, 5% is floating voters, and 5 never can ya apathy, besi, and about more lose election.
It's true.
So what I say, enti say yen ya party simusi ya ni yakoya nasi ya buy. Na party ni yakoya nasi ya buy. 5% floating voters, no mutimi mi win o. But a good say, uye initiative say inflation ba form normal economy ni na wo hwefie so. Me nkase yemfa ni nyina nkase yemfa ni nyina ankoya, but 2 if constituency be 2 for multiply number of people are here. Say
police almost 4,000 and
yeah, soldier almost 4,000.
So military so almost 4,000. No more for Ghana prison service.
Na 2 who the time say 275 new 1,000. And no sumasa disqualify omo. How?
Maybe Vincent on Crawford na do omo koe no.
Oh, me once I koe disqualify 2 no. Ya ma ba ko 37 military hospital kwa. You better request medical report. Not omo fa ma.
Yeah.
But we prove further. They will explain to you the until o ma disqualify 37. Ya ma no kwa akra. Eti no kwa second one ya ma na anko. Because you say ya kwa asimu grey ya na ya be sa akoka.
O de na military and police.
Military asam na me no okay.
Aptitude test no pass.
Aptitude test no I think that o three years and wa medicals yeah we pass ni nyina. Eti medicals no no disqualify no. What I say? You be sure omu. Some of us me Tommy kola S and ton masasi. At least so me nyana me nua binya. It will motivate the grassroots. And adia obi ya o hwe ase no
one grassroots for no ase omo dictate say no
o ya de chem edua ntakuma atrasia ti ama no idea de no eyeso ye nkotena ho nsa anye
transe nkotonko
se omu se ba bi omu de ko no e ba adwene ye de enka se ye mfa ni nyina amaye ba ye fa 4,000 na 22 so enye say the person is not capable, the person is not competent, we be a watch exam say pass na medical so yes in it how emoya
metwase
yemra topic metwase nana jedi say we minia nana jedi wono wo betina hai ayampia ne no ma and wakasa and nana baby odi nam no odi for body nyina na yese ewiase no ya na nipa refi ne ho e won nsem bi a o opposition oka na oba power nso a nsem bi a o power nsem bi a oka okọ opposition so a won nsem bi a oka na je kro ya me ne kosi a wo radio station baako inflation ya ne ho nkro ne ba na ne oka enese nana se ya nwi inflation ye nwe de ye nye se na saa de ye kọ ne saa de a me gidi se emwa de ntia emwa ne se ende se mete oman mu na enra me two car hwi from Kumasi me call Techiman me di almost 250 Ghana cedis fuel and a kobai
Ibuno East
okay ka enka ne nka man tokra na nya me 500
Vincent now you car be
me so Honda CRV na na me use wa
okay
enka enwa na me use
okay
me ko na me di aba eti difference no inflation na ma me bottom eso te ya na ema mi bottom nana
no correct
it is sometimes you have to be fair it na je musuba we na me ema ye ka kire ye mpanyimfo se ye nkrofo bi wo kro we mu a se ye adwun se ye plazy wo mu a sa mire se ya ye di agro emre no so a ombe yo mu se nanka no ombe yi o mu ti abete na o ma bekae eti de ye wo dia no bo ho ban sa mire se because na je na wote yi opa ma dollar mra even 5 cedi 2 cedi on betina wa video so mo ya ba so da
but say dwadini no so bi dwane hunu say ade na ba fom
me say market ho no yetimi kwotena obi wo ho ene no ma no bo aba fom no o sa tena okra sa aka se ye nto na ade ye nye sei de obeye bia ne na ba o se o ka brobo Etika bro no kosura na.
Yeah, build your man yo. Yeah, build the party.
Tie. Nana je say, ebro bo aba form. Ama na yentimi nto abro, e na yenye say. Ebro no so sa kosura, ye sa beka se buei.
No kre.
Eti amamu be na ye nuanom MPP fo, mo pese ye mu no okro mo, mo kan kire. Kosi an kosi, koda. Yeah, what do you pese mo kire? But we want to assure them. Ordinary Ghanaians na ekoyemu no na no mi share MPP no
floating voters here will come as 5% voting population no omo no nim they all can say dollar above from petrol above from inflation above from omo nim enti se focus no koye ye nkrofo party for nko a Vincent na ye better build your mind no
bi ya de mi kai ase o pese percentage ye fa nipa 4,000 one my even 500 3,500 no floating voters in Kwanfa 3,500 na can floating voters any nanaji mo emfa na at least yes you ntimi ngu say ye call form ho no asem na ye ko ka say ye be mabi manya adwuma aye na yesu anya bi aka
Matias
wo huma sama mi kan nyina
Matias
erunti enya ne bone so
Matias
eti floating voters ne de because minia election bi aba we lose aye apathy is one of them key major ingredient.
Yeah. Who say apathy na starting temana?
Why
say agitation so
with the recruitment now? Because for now, with the recruitment in the Obia no abeti makofom wo sisi a. O kakari asem na kire o.
Me ba jo Dominic ne ya Grace mfa omo koye applicants no messages na ya send the amom no yemfa to TV no so na the Vincent K at least ye musa questions wo ho kakra good and that TV no so no enti first one
ye
online
and this one na betima ye we yo and this nko a ubefa online document
so na wo complaining
minia and this nko a na betima ye saade
ada MPP for man ye bi omo ye recruitment for man ye
before election ye beto aba constituency bia na
MPP for man
dia ni form kra akoto no we
who
kai samre na mukusa mu questions when you people ask them questions o mu say no man back there tia gu order that so be kai
yeah me kai and to mo for say constituency bia na and am de na say 222
no kra no hwe yasa disqualify o mu nyina asama yete aya kana mo ye o
observati we
enu ti ya besre o
we de Vincent ka ho asem no
ya besre ye mpanyimfo
first stage no ye online application
o ma qualify
no about documentation
o ma qualify
o submit o documents ni nyina online no about body selection into one also wo de no say sim wo
jire asim grem e de sim grem na de ayu
but unim say Vincent unim say edu baby so even oba say nipa no your oba say bi so ye too bastia
minia enfami nkofa baabi ye na person media me sisirimu grasam na
oh de no mo disqualify no
esimu grasam
am say ne simu jire nti
ya disqualify me so me hwa ya ketewa bi na da ho etu okura ntimi fam what I say etu okura ntimi fam eti ya basere o mu se mo remfe enana na ase yes aba power no mimi na je wo ye di nkomo koma yesere but eno ma ese koso no nyina kire se MPP fo na de subu o mayo ye mpanyimfo yesere mo
NDC ba power
ya refie ne ya sa
NDC more power almost 1.5 years
omu ya mo refie omu ho
say MPP fo na da
so ye nya power
MPP fo na da so power say
bi ne se omu nanfofo nko a eno mo ko no mo ba and I say crow we mu no
and I say government appointees no say NDC government appointees no MPP for na afa yon
ko na eba mi nkasa ni obi nkwa ya aka but ma wo so nua so bi because when him say oba ni bebre a what asem bi a wa hwe ya na de asem aba obeba bebusa no it say you driving your people away and when the lesson is due na na je tu am ni kasai abato duru wa mi di agrokro ahwe obatu mi blow because of a power head aba iti mamma ye remfie ho
Matias
ya doso
Matias
ni yamwa na party because economy ni de and obi anim say is in the right direction and the fuel wo form and now bibia wo form abro ya wo kan me de obi nya obi adwuma no na me kɔ tachima na me fa papa bi no ni me di nkomo and o say o na bro twi trata abro bo say ne bo aye da ayefo and nko no ba but wo hu ni say economy ni mo aye da adwo eti ye nyina obi ahwehwe se oman mu be da ebedwo na mom ye nua kofa agenda 111 de na blow back
now the isi na ha
de na yi back ane no ona de anwanse na ba de ba afie
na we see from
what I say afari mu hwana nanka ne nkyerebe na efa afari fire project be na che afari project wa Asante region bodin agenda 111 uka table mu Asante region na afari yepe uja ni nyina agu ho ene ko opposition you want to sympathize with the people said ya wo dwini wo mu
mate
muni yebusa akwan ya mu ka chen say ukra voter ID card upa the open fire mumu refi mu ho ananu ya mu say beto ayampia wa say mo de we want to assure na Nigeria says that sentiment of passing bi ni unkron but those people who are listening to us omu nyina omu ni mu haw ni amane o mafam kopim say ene NDC aba ene headmaster bi ada woda kan e bo ho ya na yi wadi uye say ya unya koka bibia na ye and this time ye bia na yatimi ba em obi atimi kire na dwen
a teacher for na mabani so
what I say and now say koka closak na closak condition no who sign it you sign it to 2019 ujato wa ye na kotra opposition also na adwene no ho sometime 2019 am no musa condition of service go and look at it. Condition of service asam no mu kan you salary. I follow the case.
It's true. 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
5 good years. And na sometimes na ye wo betena wa video so na wa anya careful a wa hwe wa no akopa. Because it's very painful. Say unu aba 1 year. He's stabilizing the economy. Near the tatan abra 5 years. Aba bi bae yan tatan. But I want to assure them say NDC there ye tie na ye betie o mo so. Na sa mo get it back to Mate also mkoye adwuma. Mate
Dominic ni kuku amumre Vincent nso man no man na yes me who pressure na if you offense so e ba no matena se pa and I'm worried for no enya se
onu ni mo ba bia o ya beto election wo ko ba bia ko twa kwan ba we ni go si
I'm worried for no the pressure no one so Mathiase o debi na na je nkasa
say woman of value be crab by no crab
nkasa debi mama ko Joel ho Joe yanka police and security agencies recruitment there Vincent kan ho asemi na fe yemfa mefra agenda 111 na ye ma contractors biska na yenhu de kokosi ye ye ni nkomo
medasana Vincent free offense birthday na me de message be jane so kwa won chei mame MC abodie me body pa
okay
ti brief comment on the security recruitment no asama na wo kan nyina de me fa free mu ye Ghana ni a ni sika kakra ko de beto duane adi we decided say or the beto voucher na wa launch online application in anticipation say you be final call any of the security services say your prisons and immigration and police and fire na so we think como say already no number na ye fan limited na mum there's a directive for akọ constituencies for say constituency bia no and present at least nipa 2 for consideration into any of the security services. Na hwa ye wo 276 constituencies okruma. It is a yema the constituency party 2 slots. Ebema something around 552.
Yes.
You are MC. You reserve quota the MC. Members of parliament.
MC.
Yes, once you benya slot. So constituency party enya slaughter certainly MC you know having in mind say party for a con 100 dollars no the slot
Vincent say in their case omo kan nyina bom
o mama come asem say anu ne account against mine
okay
eti ye wi behwe MPs affiliated to the ruling party almost around 180 obi abenya bi na at times say
189 omo de 189
regional executives
independent
will not be left out.
Regional executives, regional chairman, any regional secretary, regional organizer. Okay.
National executives be nyomo de. Na ya we no nyina wie no. Na obisa won say what free 3000 na ye say ye be fa mu a say na beka. Eti up in issue. Nipa 3000 na ye pe ne mu be say 2000 na di kan affiliate through protocols.
Yeah.
1,000 na aka no before say obawa kwenya bi no obetu sika koto voucher 200 Ghana cedis. Obu won ma won shada anyi ni say koto ba ko a ebe fama no. It will be top 5 ni nyina. It be top 4.
Auto police, auto prisons, auto fire service,
yes.
auto immigration, no auto army.
Exactly so. Yeah. It will be a spend 1,000 Ghana cedis. Any at all the forms obewie emu bia no ma ye be fa no. Na say ade no unyamu a de ntina so ho sa kodimu. Na de yampo ne say obi ebe go through the initial stages. Obe go through the online application successfully. Obe kwa body selection obe pass it. Obe through aptitude test a pass it. Now unfortunately okwa medical no obe sika. Medical no omo at a cost ranging between 1,500 Ghana cedis and 1,700 Ghana cedis.
Yes, we crack kusi 2,000.
What can be a top force mark 5 already no spending close to 3,000 Ghana cedis. Obe no. Not flimsy excuse. You in film at the medical stage all because slots na kasa do na no ya feel that.
So
and it is not applicable to the NDC.
Final stage na stage 4 no. Ya grace ebesa so dey to TV ni so amaya. Remarks o mo dey maye about ni partner o mo disqualify and you say you failed to score the required pass mark. Better luck next time. The required pass mark. I don't know you say omutimi busa say my the basketball. Yeah, questions in about what I mean, no. See, I say, Obi Okope police edi. Ni ebusan say basketball. The court on the size, you say.
Okay.
Who busa sa di we say 77.
I know crime share that issue because aptitude tested there, it cuts across several facets of life.
Yes.
And general knowledge, you need not to be a specialist in a particular field.
Yes.
Yes. The assumption is that Obi or call any of the security service also in your basic knowledge.
Yes. General knowledge.
A common.
Yeah.
But almost a pass mark near, I think 65. Meanwhile, test through throw we are scores nema.
Okay, throw we are ewo adie so a pass score
uni access to scores abinya.
But you say pass mark no so 65.
Meanwhile, there are objective test there. I sign online. You feed my system no.
It's true.
I was saying can we throw now submit results now. Instantly now no.
Yes.
Can scores into no say what pass and that's why they what feel it.
It be a questions near 100. It be you scored 70 out of the 100.
If you want to win himself what pass it. When you below 65 now, when you say on sanka.
Yeah.
But where the Uni access to the max. We are 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 1 year. Catch say where you the required max. Also, so want me access to question now one side. You know, to better know what you matter say. Indeed, who fail
That's true.
So no we know. I have my own suspicion. Say, more administer test, more control results no, because more quota, more epe, and quota no so more any we are. More makano yet more quite any because just imagine say, you declare vacancy for let's say 3,000 people. Move to me score about 65 no, and I'm bare 12,000.
You know, Montie say recruit to about 12,000
for all the security services.
For all the security services.
It's one average, you know. Any idea? Bakukra more than 4,000.
It's true.
Anything no say ye jegumu so bia we twa bia nkwa nanimu a. One shot the last stage no moka so omo April listing down we bedding. It's your honey actually abro say you fail to get the required max. Max don't ya na kasa way. How do you ascertain? So try and say one chat. It's one issue, me di one young. And the second one, me di one ya the fact say, you need very well say vacancy na declare niswa. Nipana ya fa niswa. Nipana ya fa na upon so is sending in no. Ya reserve quote ya mancrophobia or more filling up the acacre less than 10% in no. Ya mancrophobia tisika koto forms. Asa kwa medicals me ajo musika. Na ono no tifie na wanya dwumanya wanya sika kobo bosia dia kobo saka we yewia yemfa no ade ne ye ho bone sa
njoni afenyo ya adwene se omo antimi anform no yen refund your musika emo and I say they should find a way they be inform to waiting list
naka
say the next edition chrono yen save nipa no the stress ya obekumi ne hu say body selection be qualify e bia obetre fie for e bia 1 year bia omra no changes kakra be bad but at least ense da nye gidigidi bia na enke bi omo empush
omo. We say me from where I say me when say enya ade a be address the issue of fairness because e bia na nipa ni twa 65 this year. Next year now o man priority no obi etwa 80.
Yeah.
It is all kinds of way na dika ba first. Abra we so perform better echen to chinchine twen. Yen consider wono kane a. Me hu ne say wanye fair to the ono abasisi no.
No credit.
Then my problem pa ne say until san kanipa no be certain of recruitment, you know. Any question can you be any fee? I was by now effort on also. Now omu go through the process. Abro mu tia penny. Ya for we any say e bia medicals na kwa na ho kan ye tia dia wonim say o kwa kora adwumanim and then ya obenya bosumi akatua. Etu ko pa bosan da betua enti ase wom. Ba nipa no oni ani da so bi ase be fa no because any of abi ni aban mu. No of abi ni police money
250,000 in a top forms no.
250,000.
Over 250,000 a top forms no.
Like how? Nipa top form. So you multiply that number by the 200 Ghana cedis no omo je no. And say we be say pia ba 20,000 kogum so omo come medicals. No masa kwatua over 1,500 Ghana cedis.
Yes, they akoye
medicals. Nipa ne ko pa adwuma. Woni adwuma ye. Eto akobo bosia so be pa adwuma. Obewi asa adwuma na onya. Na bosia akobo no. Eno so asan so be dim. To be a private individual bi na te ba bi. And I can use sa mechanism way at a fan crofwa. And I bet public officers and man can send nipa chrono a extortion away.
It's true.
But this is happening within the realms of public administration. And yet one more as if be bianco so that thing must stop.
And it says Kaya or Mojiji free in Koleo is omu mebunko ntanchire.
Akonta be anim.
Say bia ye recruitment exercise no form say ton ye facility no cry man ye
say no je yen
ye bia ono no say wom ne ye so so ye die ne nti ino no ye wie ne bia police nya say prison service nya say
we nya say ni ho ba bia sika no kono bi anim. And again the idea say yen code guitar because human interface no edru ba bia nkrofo bo ba bi no are both good and evil because say kroma ye we yen nyina gitum say wo ko enkronketo mu a internet connectivity is highly problematic. It will go on ma. Me nyane tiasa as I'm so by ya. One cast laptop now with the or more and if you see technology ma. It to me detected the noise level at the background. Anything is a crowd bone feature as a bemwa. A bed disconnected word will free test so.
So be correct now wachina all bow ekika questions answers in the chirawa.
One different person apart from one applicant na e be free so. And interestingly, a man cran titru. Say ebi a woton forms no picture we upload here no na wo share wig ene atade color bi na on the day of exams no o wig color style na sesan watade na sesan system no tumi suspect say enye wa obe log you out you log you out so no you have no other option about
okay me production team na let me see say honorable Muntaka the interior minister address media no na insema wo kan bi eni na meka say nipa 250,000 I apply. Okay. Say me the NDA so. You see over 400,000. Over 400,000 applicants. And now a koye. Now onim slot available 5,000 pe.
Just imagine.
5,000 pe available. And now or say security recruitment no or say 75,000 out of the 400,000 emu 75,000 and then a graduate. Emu 75,000 and a year graduate. Okay. And na emu 330,000 and na a year SS leavers. And then a year SS leavers. Into a honorable Muntaka.
That's exactly the point I was making earlier.
Conference now, you know. Fallout at
400,000. Yeah, be just like that and crop for a quarter second.
Or say more than 400,000.
I mean, you sue 400, no
more than 500,000.
Yes.
So you multiply 400,000 by 200 Ghana cedis. 800,000 Ghana cedis.
Obama.
Yedi ka je no ato. Abra processing and start here. I je no ato.
Yeah.
We na me say.
Na say 5,000 slots they are available.
There's everything problematic about this.
100 million Ghana cedis.
I didn't hear sir. Oh. And I win him say. When you question 400,000 no. Omo I say omo a pass aptitude test no must score over 65% no. On the aggregate no. E better so when you over best 30,000 people are. Omo dey e better so omo conquer medical selection.
E better my possible say mamfa we mamusa we better my possible say e bia me Yaw Boamah. Me apply ko police. Na ya family police. Na masa apply ko fire service. Na ya family. And I say ma apply ko Ghana prisons. Ni afame na ma apply ko military ni afame auto form ni nyina nti abasa how do they nti me na me choose de me pɛ me boa
kunu maro se me wum
aha nti se basa the gaps bebem
yes mame kan de wum cheo nipa auto forms for person auto immigration auto prison auto fire auto police
yes
Omo beji ni nyina to betumi apply ni nyina for ni nyina 800 series na hye. Na mom edu time away aptitude test na. Untumi ntwro for all these four security services. Obetwro once. Bring access to just one security service one twro ne dey.
Oh sir.
Yes.
Say me talk Ghana Police Service. Me talk Ghana Prison Service. Me talk Ghana National Fire Service. Now me talk Immigration Service forms.
Oba just one test.
Alright.
It is stand pick him up.
But sir, me call for examination no. Body selection near the no.
Because right from the desk of the Interior Ministry, any the affiliated security services, they know. Say back for yen to me and found and call 2 security services or more at a time.
At a time.
Eti ye baby any no. Auto 4 back up and obinya. Eti say enya asisi ni asisi nua. Any a doing was a Ghana for and Kashase no ano.
Okay.
Or see a man applicants ne aya aware say and found when they forms to do a wobeto. Or chance aya back open in just one security service. Enti how and to
Enko ma Joe Homesoma me sisi na yentie Interior Minister Honorable Muntaka yentie ni sisi amra.
By the time the deadline for application was closed, and this is very important, there was a total of 506,618 applicants. Over 500,000 Ghanaians youth were urging to be able to join our security service. This is an excellent thing. People who want to come forward and be able to serve their country, which is a very good thing. But as all of us know, out of these over 500,000, there was over 130,000 applicants to the police alone. The police force we have is 49,000. Yet we had 130,000 young people wanting to join the service. With the Ghana Immigration Service, by the time we closed the portal, to our utmost shock, there were more applicants to the Ghana Immigration Service than even the Ghana Police. The total of over 180,000 young men wanted to join the Ghana Immigration Service. But the interesting thing is that today, the Ghana Immigration Service, the strength from the Comptroller General to the last officer at immigration stands as 18,300. And unfortunately, because of, by the time the deadline for application was closed, and this is very important, there was a total of 506,618 applicants. Over 500,000 Ghanaians youth were urging to be able to join our security service. This is an excellent thing. People who want to come forward and be able to serve their country, which is a very good thing. But as all of us know, out of these over 500,000, there was over 130,000 applicants to the police alone. The police force we have is 49,000. Yet we had 130,000 young people wanting to join the service. With the Ghana Immigration Service, by the time we closed the portal, to our utmost shock, there were more applicants to the Ghana Immigration Service than even the Ghana Police. The total of over 180,000 young men wanted to join the Ghana Immigration Service. But the interesting thing is that today, the Ghana Immigration Service, the strength from the Comptroller General to the last officer at immigration stands as 18,300. And unfortunately, because of the space, the fiscal space, we could only have a space for 1,000.
The Interior Minister Honorable Mohammed Muntaka ena yetene kanana ase Muntaka enim se ewiei Vincent etia to be maneno na o addresse NDC full soldiers ne nyina ene NDC party faithfuls a ase ebibu afu ye de enkrofo by say Vincent eka say ye ma 2222 a Muntaka Honorable Muntaka.
I'm sorry, and all I'll say to our rank and file is that let's keep hope alive. Remember that when we were doing the police support, those assistants to the police, to the fire, to the immigration and others, not a single person went for interview. And that was 25,000. That was taken through the youth employment agency. And I want to believe that they are largely the rank and file of our party. There are so many other opportunities that we are opening. But I want to believe that all of us are very conversant with our neighboring countries, without mentioning any specific country. you hear gunshot, and you see the military and the police are those in those countries who are taking the lead in running away from hearing gunshots. Why? They are not well prepared for the job. All of us want to get professional and very competent. And I want to believe that there are many of such within the rank and file of the party. So I want to plead with the youth that, for example, if we had even decided, let's say, this recruitment, we're going to give it to only NDC pooling agents. Let us assume that we are going to ignore all other Ghanaians and say that, look, we are here, we'll take only our party people and we are going to take only our pooling agents. The last election, when we finished, the pooling agents were over 100,000. Because the agents that we have were about 110,000. Let's assume a quarter of them were only interested in the security service. So that's 25,000. Which method are we going to take 5,000 out of that 25,000? You surely have to then develop something. Because even if you are going to receive to only your party people, you should still have a mechanism where you will go through to be able to extract the 5,000. So, yes, those disappointments may be genuine, but I want to believe that we will continue to work very hard to create other opportunities that will be easier to give.
Interior Minister Ura Muntaka and yetene kantijo na odewa no ese no enti we the Interior Minister
yes
can we dey
on say wasechina kan 7 the city
Vincent say wakoma toyem
mini ade na yewoka
mo that's
because
me that's
any bibiaka
the Interior Minister was very categorical
no nyagire
he was very emphatic say out of the over 500,000 applicants, offer BB to say immigration. Vacancy available is just 1,000.
500,000
yes.
When they apply.
Over 500,000 applicants. Offer immigration, nipa 1,000 pen one offer. Etino,
and over 100,000 so and they apply. And so apply immigration.
Meanwhile, so immigration active
service
of 18,000.
18,000. Yes.
This window normal 5,000. I work 18 when I
19,000.
ATV and how you say I'm a party for no force hoop.
But
it had the potential to break internal cohesion within the party.
Yes, also so Interior Minister now unim say immigration service offer ni per 1,000.
Why then direct party to two people each?
Yes. Oma party for no so be amfa ni per 2222 bra.
2 times 276 constituents 552 or something like that.
Yes.
556.
Yeah, all the four.
All the four say.
Immigration.
4 ni nyina
yeah.
22.
4 ni nyina na am 22.
Okay.
And a military no 2 na yeah 4.
Okay.
And the amount there be immigration 2.
On say
over military susu 2.
Ministry na. Military dey on count.
On count mo.
Apart from no dey share interior minister ni nyina
ase no yama 2.
4 na count.
And a military so yama say.
Ope prison service ni immigration o dey asa.
O dey asa. Ope police ni fire service o dey asa. And a military nothing also so yama 2. Military na grow for me no nyina disqualify mo.
Na we mu nyina so ya disqualify. Mo dey
anything na make say ni emu a
aso abama budodo ade
mabamu ntimi mu and I'm not fighting for myself and me
Matiase
nemom abrante na yede na koya adwuma na say he was saying something na mbisa me say
also don beko
nya community community police dey and dey wonwane nemom police ni mom no
obedwane akoy
one thing okay I say obi wo a onya qualify wo de ne kwa na yetutu a na he is running away because you have fought the right
on your qualify who could train no nti obe stand obe ye
ya kanu
yo okay
yeah
not do this
yes and then make say recruitment into security service I think very purposive.
It's true
and ya dey was ebiem so obi an koto for no onye
but adwuma na bi ni ho nti nipa no tena wa no ti say ye fa senke bi amakọ nursing training college wi so hu mi wie na ya fa me nursing me kwako ye medwuma me ti say ye police recruitment a me nursing ni me kwako pede se me ko wa na bi am interest bi se me ko na bi amakonya adwuma akoye o police hospital ana bi a military hospital so fa sometimes some advertise across some nurses doctors professionals and credo baby na den say because anybody comfortable baby o yes okwako pede o but adwuma ni bi ni onti na obenya obi a we nursing training college no akodi line so bi
and na ya make say adwuma ni bi ni ho but yen ka no kre before say be advertise vacancy you say nipa 5,000 pay any here.
It's true.
My miem e man crofo for soup. E man crofo emfa ho kobobo sia meto forms enkodi akire koboka over 3,000 Ghana. Amon for kra sika man penfo binuma. Omo na say so me connected to the powers that be. People are paying in excess of 30,000 Ghana cedis in search of a military recruitment, police recruitment, or immigration recruitment. Bebre na so yasa de om sim. Eti enim say ntumi fa san crofo ni nyina. Ni enim say security very key. Enya de was say politics. Say party for ebre eti emo wo mo no. I was say enka ye biemu hwie a ye ma enkrofo go through on the basis of merit. Ye purposive recruitment rigorous screening exercise. Na ye hwie a omo mo qualify no out of the lot to me offer the best out of the best 5,000 na. You bet you more area the various security services. But you need say to me fa na ye man crofo for soup na crofo san bobosia e de boka kodi akire abrade ni en go through na no me problem because sir limited slot we na kasa no ya the protocol be san feel a mobile say 60 to 70%. Kito bi na aka Ghana fo nyina e baton ti ni wo say san mom kodi akire boka
mate ne e de Joel Kwabna Bunsu any etim
time to man ka
everything auditor general
can bet me can for 3 minutes per kra
za mama 2
yeah 2 year enough.
Okay.
You see Ghana a democratic state.
Yeah.
Ghana is governed by constitution, a rule of law. Offer a constitution Article 187 it created the office of the Auditor General.
Yes.
188 it created the audit service. Now 189 I created the audit service board. Omo tena senyu ne Ghana constitution nim die mu. Omo ejitum preference power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. Tinipa be needed to wujana. Now the situation sounds of fanya juma. The possibility say obedi sikano abro nye ho juma no e wosoro. E dey say na tie dia ya catch na Auditor General say calendar year bi akwa wi ya within 6 months e was say wenya access to the books and accounts of all public offices. Na baby esusu say misappropriation, financial irregularities akoso no. Yankeka no mensi ani na say Auditor General FE say nkrofo bi were answers to provide to certain questions because sika bi e de man nkrofo bi montumi mu ho akonta. Ye de san share na koda parliament. Na share ko parliament wi a nana yaw. Article 103 clause 2 national parliament say ombetumi at committees out wo pie bi ne public accounts committee and jumadi ne say bibia na Auditor General report beba no e wo so omotenase no mu doso report no na omo esusu say omo aye bone omo adwirimu de sika form asase no ye tu de omo agina mle na say wo so mu tua sika ne tuansi humpo a omo tumi aye ne sa na re wo say mo ni say in the last 2 decades, afi bia e be wie bia no Auditor General report ba Montie a sikadie bebre cost for intimi mu akonta. In the year 2023,
you na man bi watermala utua funu salary.
Asem no akobosi.
Also ko na yi so no utua ne ka. We yi ne ete ho.
Betimi ko bobosi $3 billion every IMF for na ho conditionalities bebre. Meanwhile, $3 billion na around 33 billion Ghana cedis. 2 years. Sika e leaky Efan Crawford says to me more contact, bro. Says Sika no. In 2023, 8.8 billion to me more contact according to the Auditor General's report. 2024, the TTBA Enyan Koda Parliament and improper no. The attorney say about 18.8 billion. And I to me and home akonta. Na ye Ghana ni ye triato. Ghana Sika de dia bi o se bu akonta kire. It is indeed Auditor General concluding the report said the amnation is when you know. Na sa amna kro na compel ne say one for report no kotum na shibedwa fi na mra shibedwa phone 2 na more dia. What is stopping the Auditor General from presenting the findings of the 2024 financial year to Parliament? Now after Parliament ain't taking it from there because the Deputy Finance Minister can say this how they come be me pa. Because sika obu on mo say ye tue wi wasan de site ka kro na asan de abasi mpia obu on wan kwa adwuma bia and so produce invoice any interim payment certificate say ye ntue sika kro na emano san crofo na kire say o money da ho person bo man kro no and o me crofo do mo toto amroba ho yi awase di o mo asemti one more report number and here can be not a home and a motor a safety to within the confines of the constitution, you know. It is an for ye intimate to you.
May I say, na just police as a media audience file. Thank you, young court national health insurance in common.
I saw no, so ye, you know, to make one. Maybe I have seen in the Who say?
Now the unim say Vincent here Juma.
One no account radio ni so. Unim police. Military.
And no cross more time near Mammo 999 say Mumfa Mamon Crawford.
One no come them in.
Oh no. Nim so anka bebo.
One no come. And the akoso no. Achiro pefe say NDC abai we fail you.
Are they?
Yes.
Which is what ye ni ye.
Dear no oye.
Tete hot ye na ni ya. Yes, it's a party program. Which is all ye ni ye.
More than 500,000 Ghanaian youths. And no more person mura the military ni any police
security
agencies. Yeah. More than 500,000.
Yes.
Mujina unemployment soon a campaign. In 2024. And I will catch a Ghana mebunu say. Yen to Obama NDC. Yen to Obama NDC ya. Modi adie bi ba ye be friend 133. Ejuma nipa ba ko ye no. Ye ba be fa nipa mienu anam ye sai den aka ho. Iti ba ko ya no pa na ba kwa ye ewia na ba kwa ye nwumre.
Yeah.
Iti de ekosu yi ana de ekosu yi. Echiro pefe say sa policy no atonsuom.
Adentia.
Because omo launch in 2025.
Your immigration service for 18,000. Your 4,000 account one na be 19,000. So betuma ye juma.
Ekrum. Wo mmebunu na akwa forms no.
Yeah.
Till today, bebre na ye disqualify wo mo.
Oh yes, per the munta keke die.
Iti
ye disqualify.
5,000 no more fan.
Bebre na.
So 5,000 no more fan. And over 500,000 and no motifi as we speak.
It is about 1% to me. About 1% per any being a juma.
President Mama Kacha say, Oba ye no 2025 no nipa 1 million and enye juma. Your mama wo nada
correction aba.
So wo nada. Wo nada na make an ebinu. Because 1 million enye juma ya. Eye den na and then kofu su say eye dis ye manya disqualify say one ni no.
They disqualify.
It a true prefer say aban wo fairly Ejuma sama wo de ba ba mu no ontumi create jobs for eyo man for no
police recruitment inti
MPP for e fa wo mu om ne se ye mpam om ko tena fi na ye friend this for me go ba wa ban do mahama ka cha ye say eye 133 24-hour economy no awo he man 90 from Maxim to Zebila me hu baby at 24-hour economy no and so Vincent Mubenya daje edware abopa da betena radio so abeka cha se bibie ekoyie ene ye di hye we adwuma sem a wo betena abiso nwa wa no ho because what by say 133 ene ya ka cha mo say mum the police no mo nsem fatamo NDC fo amutie a wo ye sympathizer to the NDC no ye ka cha do ma ban ka cha mo say mum nsem fata police ni military ni immigration mo na mum de mo sefata ye community police.
No, there be yes and no part.
ACPA.
Yes and no.
ACPA.
Also mafa.
CPA grandpa buy.
Also mafa CPA grandpa. No. Man go interview but ya famo.
Party for na omu esu no. Omo kan we say.
Ya fam dodo no.
Omo fam kwa kra na omu tumi fam nyina.
Omo fa community police no. Omo fa dodo na.
Omo ka CPA for market chase. Ya ma 500 Ghana. Community police.
500 cedis yeah.
Police for mo just say.
Police are actually they say depending on your rank.
Soldier for just say.
Depending on your rank.
For just say. It NDC for ye kwaye some ye kwaye kwen Mahama is the hope no and yes mo se fata community police. Mo ko na mo kwaye community police. Ye mpede de bia okrom.
Na neje uhuru o ma na say.
Ye mpede na ya ti okrom ha say. Omo je omo 500 na. Community police for omo 500 na. Your mama su kukuru 5.5 million every month. Edbeto aye Ghana ha nwacheni 20,000 ama each constituency njo mko je kakra ho nso so it NDC sympathizes wa to abama NDC enu ni asem okroma kona koje wo kakra wa ho the police no mo so mo mfa wa mo se community police na braba be
mate
it ene a chepe face nkofo no ba hu ntumi create jobs ma obi a MPP yan yetumi ye bie
se mo fa nipa over 500,000 ya se nke NDC ba yin komo anya problem
ye ka kire Ghana for say yen ye ba ye beto backlogs of graduate no mutifie you make sure say you be recruit you. Ye go so aye. And na mutie nkrofo edi Mahama is the hope, Mahama is the poor. And eh kwen we. And ye see ye create jobs amamo. Na manye nyuma papa ye. Na mko tie san nkrofo we nyum. Na mko to abama wo mo. And na mko to abama wo mo. Mo hu de omde yam. Ama de yam yam say nkrofo nsia 6 afam we this security aye recruitment. 6 and mass 6. Aye cast ye be form nua ne omo yi. Be pem ne yam form.
No, say exercise your
Be
movie.
ne yam fa wo mo. Nipa 6 ewu. Omoja e kasa wo groma.
There be.
Aba it's true.
There be and there no day.
Nipa 6 afama wu.
So omo busuafo ko replace you omo.
Be pem na busuafo ne se bibie no aba.
Na na jodi abusuafo na
Na
kasa.
this phone no kresu.
Na
And this phone.
Mate, me ento aso. Me ento aso. Me ento aso. No say. Vincent. Me ento aso nko enim. Ye ko help. Say security agency asem dey yaka.
Sure say what the topic she ni boto.
Yaka. Ye ko health insurance
dey. Me person me ma me ni ate say. Enye ankure hunu. Ene ye dede. What I say because many are kind. When we are thinking about the future of this country, many are better radio, so the nina be politics.
Vincent, health insurance.
Many are my cutting all my money. And now go university. I don't know. My brother may be from the university.
Yeah.
Every year, even Kumasi Polytechnic, they graduated not less than 5,000 graduates.
Yeah.
And you come and sit here and say because of power you want. Betumfu trego amanfo ene enhyira nka nyankopon say na Ghana for obia hohoro nanim mfu ankosoro they know me braba komo time we university what na afie 8 good years so what I say nti ene wo betena na ye ho say wo eti busane say nana je ekwa be so na university for mu wie over 1 million graduates o mu wie busane say si ya man power kwamba so no be fa so abefa o mu
na enti na ye de adwen po
ba ye say
na okasa no wa ha okasa no wa ha
aside that and na me no okasa say oka na friends 24-hour economy that ben you pass out the policy
you about
any 2 months
new 2 months
and na me no okasa your institutions are ye the road maps na starting mu ye ya de gidigidi I am telling you so that say ye ya de gidigidi na on enye ono a de baby e free ba
de na enye ono a
de asema okay because ono no de ye de co party office and ye de afa nkrofo ba ye de ye de beto online a and na won betena hankasa asem we nkire at the same time no Ghana vote ye and me gidi say obi a ono so ye floating voter o ye bi no and this is a party on so bi mama ono so and na bi kra na ono betimi afa ho akọ
yeah
and until sometimes ye nua no mo hwe ye power no mo pe no mo timi betum futuro keke o we are pleading with the minister that at least my 10 or 20%. The rest, even whatever floating voters are, we don't have problem with it.
Vincent is immigration for any 4,000 amount 10% is
and this yaba. Now you say yama sweep, yama light, yama road no now. Now obia nya access. Na say say boni because mo dia na mo fa no party office dia.
Vincent yanko enim health insurance yes claims na mutua na o Vincent o de je ho fans say motua claims mo ni obi aka any other MBB for some ni Jessica eto no some fan tuatua sa de
na ready budget ya na uni ha na uni kro we man
no
this year the first NDC 90 days contract or yeah or you capping a nuanom de beto national health insurance so every ho into all the revenues any ukoto ade any
health insurance levy
straight away to the fund to the NHIA funds for disbursement. There were 2 components,
more than 20 billion Ghana cedis.
Minya said the American see na me num ka say obi a ya vetting claim bia we don't go beyond 38 good days near Tuauka.
Hospital bia or J health insurance.
We will pay you.
Abroso say
38 good years, 38 good days. But the issue is there is an issue. Obi owa as you speak now, obi okra fe na ni January claims was submitted.
January the January ye
mu obi okra afi no asomete ne de
okay
metimi tena mu yenya na ye ho adwuma nti we know how it is
okay
but
obi
ayema basa I cannot come here and some of it to disclose
but adentina obi atwen afi no be submit ni adentina
the volume no eso enti preparation no eya na a delay
okay
because some I know a bit me submit almost 7,000 claims obi submit 8,000 claims in one corner ba but yeah you see you ya wabe you could see say then deputy minister and one of the reason in the DNT and say he want to even eradicate for idea ni na adwene a or the buy say you shouldn't pay even a penny even at the health sector. Enti na me no ka say.
Enti say you tua
penny. Eni kwa say wo tua 1 cedi kura, wo kura health insurance. But ye call ye na.
Be from free. Card GA bibia.
Ye call ye survey wa abontene. And so catch say market price na ye dey akosoro. So if you also wanted there and ye was ye adjust your tariff and your price list.
Okay.
Tariff no your service no e bia malaria no your component ye di tua ma. And our drugs are the babano. You were the tuamount. Who treat severe, your drugs and your normal baby wow the back account. You know, you sky the mount. Your tariff no, and your price list and also your day. It was so good. Your pass price list, you know, I need market price now a day. I pay a tariff no say I think said there's board approval, and I can tell you. Can I wear surgery and the animal near almost 700 no moves no so the 1,500 account and now when your surgery you know now you are taking about 2,500 for the procedure dragging can I have be passing it out. It's now ultra say na metie mu what's it back be no ta friend ba some can be man and home you know my jack indeed I think say it's one of the measures I must recommend CEO for National Health Insurance for the good work and initiatives or the aba. But media the American me say subi no say why is there? I know say he's creating job opportunity man for bebre. I know people, but it's not enough. You be pray bebre aka ho. Omo expand the scope no. Send a buyer ya mrantia no subenya baby aye dey akosese. Oko district now is only the manager. You can also get the operational managers at all there. It's also a way of employment.
Okay.
No operations for no call. No manager no so nya hoto. Send a buyer operation for no call for mark where say your day 300%, need 200% a tariff no. Your banners will be aso dia. The operation managers will be going to check it. Na manager also tell baby. No so add the report or so air the air call. With National Health Insurance there, I must say NDC aban you buy no. The first idea you trouble be or 3 4 at that time kana me accountant head of finance me hospital aname one.
Okay.
And you could see say me back must is about 5 or 6 months in number.
Okay.
And I tell you say buy na race any woman nyina.
Wa clear ni nyina.
The first year and utua ni nyina within I think it was 4 months or 5 months so clear ni nyina free.
Tell MPP for so many Jessica to.
O Jessica no to him fa. Oba ye capping no. Ose na president na de ko consolidated fund mu. Ansa na ya transfer funds amount. Some your president when president was reading the state of the friends Oba first one now or kasa.
Yeah.
First state of the nation. He said sir, I'm uncapping the National Health Insurance.
Yes. Mekai.
Na mini amo de so wa unum say twetwere de. Mini ansi omu na ansi omu ye. Wo mini e betena e wo dia sa ma no obetwetwere aka so omu na ye bibia. Say unim ya ka ye ma ye hwe. But then obi aba no uncapping na sika ni kom srodo. No afa akoye eya. Na was at was we have a
but I'm for self insurance or more expanded. Munko crying to construction of hospitals and here it says Munyeska. So at least you say ebia health insurance authority say you see hospital or fence one movie. So okay, you see ebia a 200 bed, a 300 bed or what say muska. What my
I say
and I'm going to be enzo.
The mission say
enzo. Vincent don't say
which is here kasa ye kai. I say your core mandate no to see and you increase tariff.
Yeah.
It is a namoka say 9 billion or so.
Yes.
And the tariff now you be increasing it be a 200%, it be a 300%, it be 100%. Ti say because your person being health insurance mrano. hospital. Yeah,
health insurance.
Hospital. No, now with health insurance. No, now one see the crash. Said you could afford this ass. That is where you pay.
You be man a drew papa.
Papa, what be call without even pay a penny.
And your paracetamol sem.
So the top up no, and now make me the plans are here. But your co-payment team. I say you now rolling out the tariff. You not save. Now I will call top up be a tea and near the your license are free and
okay,
I'm telling you. Okay. Because more them request about ya anam request every year. Edi ebiam na mo can be. So on the city, I think say because you nya decide any bar a certain mindset be. Ebesama you know NDC is for omo ni bi. Yeah. Party no ya no enti yetimi say yetimi ya saade we nko a whole lot
masses
no so ne do what I say because no be ko at least one you cry no with heaven so aboni age no 100 Ghana be 200 and no dey say ye cry and with
obi kwa wo so okoko free whether ye private hospital ye
what I say
na CS be me
CS ni na yetua you know am time na 700 or so me I've been meeting me a list ni bibi actual but say ni ya pagya mu ko procedure no kwa surgery na omo ye no kwa almost 2500 ti unfa drugs no bibi anka ho no na me tie ho no de usa akonya asam foforo ka bi mu de a omo ba media no so a hwe na mo antie o
omo ye nipa bone
what I say I think so I pass it through certain stage I think so board approval ba and me share the way AC corner enche kra abroso by June near rolling it out send a beya okwa and then oko divine oko baby o baby abeko bi answer there are some better hospitals okwa abonze omo quality no was so ho nyina wonko free eno na nanaje mu mpati a de bia ye betena akonwa isu omo ma ya som nko adedie da de bia ya yese ye ya de papa kro mu nka ade so obi anim se na fuel yate so na na je kwa ena obetira ni koko ehye ni botom topic ya be discussing enne koko sem bia anka ho
eso de koko abedre
eto aba koko no so mu nkire mu yo mimi ye koko farmer a metimi ama upa betimi ni wakoma fu first one na metoe
na ku weekend bi
first one na meti ye minya 9 bags I told you about to 3600.
First a year out 9 bags no
9 bags about 3,600 me 3 bags na me kwaza be kono and asembe to me within the same year the government has been able to buy cocoa about 70% for 3,600 30% you know
3 bags na
30% na na se ne nkekoye ni nyina de anke nuan bekunyai ebesre omu ekuro no de ye den a wo ya ma ubu aman ne de entanchia eye den obi an wadi leadership a only deficiency and I say onya default wo baabi eye den a there will be certain losses which will occur then give you ideas enti na ye nuanu makomu a ye no omu ya adwene but we are taking measures enti na se na je sore na se koko ye 4,600 and na 6,000 and na 5,000 I expect him to come and praise NDC government. Satano me te say what video baby aso aka che say NDC nya hwia me ye betwa ba yes we dia I'm going say NDC we are a serious government.
Mate the Vincent Asaribedia or a leading member of NDC, a former parliamentary candidate our offensive south energy health insurance
the
Vincent Akea so we do nya asem bianka
obetena be twantro ayantro no betena be twai say omomo bae no ometua arrest be enya no kure arrest bie ni ho asat 7th January 2025
mumu fra akonya so
me ka kirew
na arrest bie ni
janu ntro no wouldn't so omo ye no 3-4 months before and claims no last payment no was a year at the end of October at the end of October you tua ni nyina it no mo be file claims for the next 3-4 months which is November, December and January, February and Saturn no na health insurance or positive balance of 1 billion be file check their budgets Also ye juma NHIS. But also better hold it. Oh yeah, this ni.
Any atua say.
Oh yeah, this ni. On can chame say me boa.
Granted, it's 1 billion.
Also ye juma health insurance.
Yeah. What to 1 billion?
The positive balance of NHIS.
Yes. Yes.
It's around 200 million and
over 392 million Ghana cedis paid in just 2 months, December 2025 to January 2026.
Asemna me kan embassy so ye. Abotre. Me say the way health insurance omu make your payment.
Now
was as of October it is the next a year beba no, which is November, December, January no.
Yes.
And no na MPP coffee anameboa.
Yes.
It is who na also obey den. Ubabetua. But some no the NHI no a positive balance of 1 billion to 300 million kutua. Dey na why you kroma. Dey na why you kroma. It is more bianca wo baby ada. Say, omo ba ye no MPP fo ntua wo mu ka. Omo claims ni na be ready as at January and February. And a year ready no so no. Munya 1 billion ye jato a ye di tua sa anoma no. And am for mu 300 million. And am di ko tua ye it dey na obetra abeka. And no obetra abeka. Obi a ye juma NHIS. Inkontompo na obetra ha obedi. Who say ye NDC ni? O ye typical NDC ni a won kan kure.
Nana, what about
because of where Obetra will say 2,500 Ghana cedis and switch and 3,000.
Yeah, because of where I'm coming from. Me debate.
Yes, it's true.
Based on
a health sector, so the other men per se. Mo ye
Franka Nyankopon say. Eya mo mfrep sometimes me per se. Yeah, mo so mo boaye. With calling the
Nana Jemeba. Vincent,
I am coming from
Nana Jemeba.
And Franka Nyankopon say, "Omo I didn't know koto my council. They are listening."
Yes.
And then they will provide the bia hwa. He's happy.
Vincent say omo mfrɛ ye bio. Omo mfrɛ ye say.
Say obetna na say ade ye me de me ko. Say we are saying o kan okra be boa.
Mate.
I was director of finance at hospital na me.
5 months na wo ba no na e kada ho ana.
What's it 5 months e ka be na da ho. Me say as at October ending. Na MPP making all the claims on by payment ni e tua ni nyina. On challenge me say me boa.
I'm told say I'll give you ya ba ya no strategy on be strike. CEO make it so make payment as soon as possible.
Yes.
I'll give you before
Mate.
Claims no.
It's 3 months or 4 months. Yes, quarterly, yes.
And ye tua 2024.
Yeah.
Ye tua last payment ye make here. And ye another one.
Change that 3 months.
Oh, abotre.
Okay.
Ye tua ni nyina the whole year 2024. And I change the last quarter. Omo be ye no November, December, January.
Yes.
Na and also payment ni aiden ye make.
And I'm di free abem.
Ye to aso ega ye make ya de bi enu.
Mate. Because you see say even as we speak now, January ye tua. How many months na aka?
March February. It say mumu on monthly me boa.
What I say actually January it will cut 3 months arrears no. Ye ba ya sesa to ne
Matthias say.
To understand it.
Matthias say
What I say? And no more providers.
Positive
balance of power. You don't lie to account. You can't lie to win power.
Matthias Dominic Mpacho Bromuncio no mama na me kojo.
Positive balance of 1 billion over two.
Granted, it's true. It's true.
I don't know way.
Debbie, Vincent.
And on capping, do you know that?
On capping started when we have first budget.
Even Fansa, John Mahama buy a budget on defaulted that.
Matthias,
what didn't you know release Fansa?
Matthias, it's true. It's true.
They have to 2017. You got to 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. That you make payment.
Me time. Me what the next 8 minutes? No, say upon.
Okay.
Mr. Okay. Mr. Mami ko Joe, baby I have bedroni. Health insurance. Me no me no. Ye dey call hospital. Ye call the omo dey ye no. Ye ni ho nkomo.
Yeah, na nkwa ho hia. Na esan se nkwa ho hia ntino. Around the end of the 1st century AD. Ye were popular Roman poet na your friend Decimus Junius Juvenalis. On the coin the Latin phrase say mensana and corporisano. Mensana and corporisano. A sound mind and a sound body.
Yeah.
Eti nipa bia obenya apomdi mapadi djuma wo se adwena ka so de nipa duanu so no enya na sundwe eboa pa eno ti na se ka yebenya ideally no the moment abo se sachaye bia ba nipa duamu no sentem pa ka hospital na akwa medical review na mo mesan se nyu obia na wo hospital benya secretary no in the year 2003 and the then president of the republic John Ejekun Kofo decided say oberuli out what we call the National Health Insurance Scheme.
Yeah.
And the Parliament passed Act 650 in 2003 and maybe operation in 2004. Now we had the object of the bill now. Not the one person we say Bema Ghana for universal affordable access to healthcare delivery.
Yeah.
Etikobiano ekobanse ni peduano no man ko yohodo do wo a ka betumi akọ hospital dan pu ni sikampo na I was thinking to me show na nyu apomden na asan coffee anything no omo say Ghana for ni board ma omo so vulnerable it will make exemptions for certain categories of Ghanaians. For instance, children under the age of 18 years now they okwa be show free, adults over the age of 70
yes
okwa ni be show free na mo amaka no so no say e ka no ye best bi a 1000 Ghana cedis a onya be 200 krana I was still now it me sure na ye day na woko etina ka adwene no eye but over the years ka public policy bi an ya ku anim no ye review a na hwe ba bi asin to
na ya
na ya perfect policy no na implementation nanso so the course of me bonku ni fen the politics of healthcare delivery in Ghana say the moment amanyofo be sha say ye na ye and also be B no na botaya ebaya efe na kebebo ye nyina no na ashase a essay it from 2003 to 2026 that's over 20 years about 23 years by now cause ka health insurance and can level you do no and can what the surgery crack hospital na ni sika osen ka itumi show na hoko but ya dia amanyo sema Ghana for na amanyofo omu take inspiration in labeling us as ordinary Ghanaians no yen and I suffer. Yen suffer because as some crop back where that person in a cano and who answers him you me once no crunch here back up. They say MPP for no Omukoko no Shebe no. I listened to the
Dr. Nana you
conference addressed by Efijasi as a Korean MP no. What say indeed between 2021 and 2023 no a car no house mutua Edema health service providers no they 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. Or also can say Omutriano in 3 tranches, 800 million Ghana cedis each, and a clear nina. Then finally, Owia say, as of time we move every abemono, Omuja a positive balance of 1 billion said and energy. Some statement croy, do I come and shebe the fee? When they are in doubt, Ombet may demand for further and better particulars. But Omo Bemu says so. I say, and then okre omujaka. 81 na eka no kre na one na etwa meanwhile between these two assertions, no, in 15 no kre da ho, but ye dey amany yourself. But at the tail end of this politics, you know, Ghana for na ye gina wi mo adwuma ye no, yen na ye bre. And it no so wutie me a no be someone say from 2003 bepim and na ye ka say 2026. 23 years ye ka policy there and can go through several review phases. I was saying by now no and can symptom one cake to be. Na so oko hospital na so yare more than cresika ubewu to and okra na asanya no kre. And when was a debate no echo. Na jitum say nyam pipi nya this name baby a symptom one. How do we address the weaknesses now? A one NHI a very fine generational policy. Aja basobo at IMF desk. But yeah, the year politics Emma intimi progressing through level I was said about Ghana for you. It was a Ghana in our tension. Now, some for a pum de hono, ya dear man sema. Now I was said, we am show. I was said, would you to me say, then when he across say, ye dream at a bay can you force Umudian because why must you take plotted for a day at your task near to a by the Sabrana Bay? Ye to about your man mandate, Sabra. Be creative platform in the Bemi and Watoy. All facets of human life.
Including our health. And
then Sika says, Sika should be able to only the fittest will survive. It ain't the one person was say, only candy for and to the canning in Abomu. Na fire idea about what yen. Na all the quest idea, no, not a hono. Ye refer say, yea, no, edit to minimum, say, or more home by no. Or my yes in China for a bear banter between say, why the Indian and why not Iron ye, maybe a Chobakaya. Na MPP and this no more conde or bow side galams, where galam says super. Side debate to cause from Rashi. They are not by bar. And so say probably come to galam say more. Let's say achievement. Idea. Ghana for today as we speak, we had Education Watch. I'm a report from here last year. Still now we're close to about 5,000 schools. They won't say. Including more with dilapidated buildings, man. And from afar or bank of our Ben through on the next minute, you're better to say, yeah. And then one was school demo. And until on the 3rd of March here, Deputy Education Minister, Yera Clement Apart, Busa South Nashibi Jenny, okay, say Abani a rolling out, plus say, Ombe to me SC 600 new schools. Emu 200 kindergartens, Emu 200 primary schools, Emu 200 junior high schools. In an attempt to say, close to 5,000 schools, that's one we are saying, you bet to me at so. Osha 2021. Population housing census say a report nature say today as we speak Ghana for still no money access to quality drinking water. Over 25% out of this population. Number, yeah, it's a mobile 40% they were in Kronkitwemu. Omunya so far cry no today be a yare wom ho. Hana was a channel comedian fa. How no I was a policy makers and politicians. Omujeni kwamba ni first one. Ye enkwara na free nua na se no wan kokoma abro mo kopa ni die. E kwamba ni first one ye tre so mo bi anya quality drinking water and so tumi anom. Now on top of it all no ya pomoden ho nsem na ye pese ye so no under the NHIS no kwamba ni first one ye nie enye de wo no na otumi tu ankrofo ne kantem because kan ye pese mo tu an tempt agege to the man. That debate to me it's needless. We don't need at this point in time. Sure. Ghana for in here from the area free. Yamanyo for no. Matijo, me that say. Me that Vincent.
On April 5th, 2025, the NHI acknowledged the concern raised by our value service providers and wish to bilateral our unwaived commitment to make payment due. It at yabai April no krano. Na arrears wo even omu etwere ba ya we acknowledge data
say arrears wo was more clear
so where from the office of you
National Health Insurance
yes letterhead BBI
man say yes was
and sometimes ahana de any be kai
April no MPP na tia
be mu mienko
MPP na tia be mu April
2025 April.
It's arrest in the say if there's no arrest, no betuano somewhere, ubetuano person.
MPP from Bemu in 2024. So January 7th.
Just arrest more.
And today how many months arrest? No, how many months?
The calculation was 3 months.
3 months.
It is a buyer. It is April no dey nka ho. March.
January, February, March, April.
March. It come to me.
It is 3 months.
So what does it come to me?
November, December. What time am I filing claims? What are you talking about?
Gentlemen, me time aso. Madam wase wate. Nyame nshiramo. Observe anwumre mene Vincent Asaribedi akom.
So onum say no why fe dia and that wa ma na nkyere mu. Awon fa no why what o ma ni
Vincent
brother akofom no. And onya bi to. And odi kama no oni banku dia.
Me chairman odene ho
Apia.
Me no kase
and then now officially we declare Ashanti regional chairman no. Oh yes.
Of August 2026. Na onene the regional chairman for the new party.
10th August.
Yes.
No matter what
contest.
I
know between 8th and 9th.
Okay.
Nana je no we contest.
Oh, said
observe ya the most say Vincent Asaribedi akoya former NDC parliamentary candidate ewo offense South. Ene or say delegates when this Montie Abama no me deputy Ashanti regional organizer obekan hu ofia say Nana J Perez so eka eye NPP communication team ho ono so ebeka ye ho and oye special assistant to the incoming Ashanti regional chairman or didn't ho kwaku apia and